my little troubles haven't got a prayer. Heaven's all around you when you haven't got a care.
Alright, here we are with Godbound, The Living Years, Season 1, Episode 9.
I'm Kevin the GM, and to my right...
Anthony playing the Witch King.
Nicole playing Tansy.
Devin playing Atris Ilk.
Ian as Yared.
And Peter as Adina Kalei.
So last time you guys got into the Andarasha lowlands and made it to Adina's homestead, where you met her family.
What's left of it, anyways.
What's left of it?
Yeah.
Most of it.
No.
What else happened that session, you guys?
I found my father, which was good. Gave us some information.
And you your mom.
And I got a new mother, yeah, apparently. And a new brother.
Yep.
Adopted brother.
He'd be your brother-in-law anyways once you marry.
Yeah. Just
Now he's your
kinda...
brother twice over. That's weird.
Double
That
brother.
means he's full brother.
He's a ward.
Half plus half equals a whole.
He wasn't adopted, just for, you know...
No, I know.
He's
We
a
know.
ward, so he's not actually...
Well, I mean, he basically is now. He super is now.
He even called the stepmom mom. So,
Yeah.
I mean...
I think he's just trying to suck up, though.
I think it was an accident.
Oh, that's adorable.
I'll kill him.
He is an accident.
That's my dad.
I never have.
Step off!
The
I'm
little
here
chicks.
now.
Aww.
So what else, you guys?
We visited a small village on the way there.
Nothing of significance happened to
Tansy got
Yared,
a-
Tansy, or
No,
Atris.
I got a
Yancy
shard.
got a shard.
Oh, yeah.
Also, to clarify,
Yared did
is it
at
a
least.
little egg with a crown on the egg, or is it an egg inside of a crown?
It's an egg inside of a crown.
Like, I can wear a crown?
Yes.
Well, I can't wear it because I don't have horns, but I'll put it on a horn.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a gem socketed into a tiara.
I was just trying to make sure, because I was picturing like a little, like, you know, robin's egg, blue egg with like a little crown.
That's
on
what
top
I
of
thought it was.
That's what I was
Robin's
picturing.
egg, too.
And then Ian was like, "No, you have a crown," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck? What are you talking?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Crown with an egg on
that
the
makes
front.
more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
King of
Awesome.
birds.
I'm gonna put that on my. I'm gonna put that on my thing.
Awesome. Metal.
I get a crown.
But I'm the king.
You're king of the witches.
It's not
Yeah,
much
Yeah, you
pointing.
can have like a shiny broom if we come across it.
Oh, sweet, a firebolt.
Nice.
So what is it you guys have planned next?
We are going into
Weren't we-
the mountains.
Yeah, we were investigating a thing, weren't we? Like, we were talking with Dad about stuff.
We're going into the mountains
You're
because
calling
all
Dad
the
now?
artifacts in this place are disappearing into the mountains, and we're going to go to Pope Town
Yeah.
because
to
he thinks
Hadiya.
that it's going to Pope Town.
So that's the only thing of significance in the mountains.
Exactly.
Yeah. Guess what? Now I wanted to check out on my sister in the well,
Nunnery
around
or
here,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that we've got other plans. But
Hey, sister, are you alive?
sis, you okay?
No. How you talking back? The Witch King rose me from the dead. God damn it!
I dropped a glass.
Yeah. Huh.
So, what?
Nothing. I'll mention it later.
I guess in the meantime I could use my powers to remotely command Sir Marcus to take some people and maybe go to the village to start helping them out, and by the time we come back they'll be ready to leave.
They would have to go through the forest to do that.
Well, we clear a path to the forest, B, he's a knight, plus he'll have a
You
couple
didn't
of-
clear a path, you just went through the forest.
I cleared the path with fire.
No, we said that you could. Oh no, wait, you could do that.
Yeah, I clear cut it, so
But
at
I
least
mean,
for a while.
I mean,
spiders move pretty quick.
just because we've clear cut a burn hole through the forest doesn't mean spiders are going to avoid it. If anything, they'll be like, "Oh, look, this is where food's going to come through."
Because these are smart spiders.
I mean, they had Tansy's loyalty enough to avoid you, but now she's gone, so it's fair game.
Also, isn't Marcus setting up the red keep so you guys have the red keep on the border as your base?
the red watch.
Okay. Sure.
Isn't that- I
Red
just
Keep.
Yeah.
What it called the Red Keep? It's called the Red Watch.
It says red watch on the map.
Oh, good
Yeah.
to know.
Close enough.
You're fucking wrong, Devin.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these names.
Okay, well, just a suggestion. I guess we can come back to that when we need to.
No, they don't seem to be in any immediate danger. Just kind of emotional sadness.
It'll also be safer and faster for everyone involved if we can spend 5 fucking minutes just to save them.
Yeah.
Than like sending people to do days and days of work.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I guess we're going to the nunnery, then we're going out to Hadiya.
Yeah. We'll go find that nunnery. The flying nun.
Okay.
All nuns fly, remember? We established that with Bethany.
Right.
Okay, the nunnery is about a 2-day travel away.
By foot?
Back southwest.
Alright, I guess we pack our shit up.
Yep.
Okay, the family arranges for warmer clothes because it is exceedingly rainy and chilly in this part of the area compared to the plains.
That'd be great, especially because we're going into the mountains.
Yeah, exactly. So they prepare some rations and clothing for you.
Awesome.
I don't need that.
Well, good for you.
I'm impervious to cold.
I mean, I don't either, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
That'd be pretty rude.
I'm made out of fire, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's only
It's like the
Tansy who needs
sleeping
clothes.
thing!
Okay, we'll dress up nicely.
I mean, I'm not gonna put the clothes on, I have an image.
Okay, so you don't spit in your aunt's
Exactly.
face when she, brings out these old cloaks, one that belonged to your father, and the like.
Nice. Wait! We can sell that, because it has emotional significance.
I can tell you what to do with it. For money.
Oh, yeah, people. Do we not find any mounts while we're out and about?
Don't we still have a car?
We have a cart that Tansy was pulling.
You had to abandon that car.
Oh,
all the
yeah,
way, didn't you?
right. On the
Yeah.
other side of the woods.
Yeah, because it couldn't get through because the woods were really swampy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
We just have a cart.
I was imagining the wagon the Grinch takes on Grinch night.
I miss our car already.
Come on, guys, it's just going to be a hike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll walk for now.
I've climbed taller mountains than this.
I can fly
Didn't you also
someday.
fall from that mountain?
Is that Tansy or Nicole?
No, that is actually going to be Tansy. I just didn't say it in the voice because I didn't think to do it. But yeah, that's Tansy.
Oh yeah, I climbed up the tallest mountain in my home, and then I was thrown off it. I didn't fall.
There's a difference.
That's that impale mark, right?
Tricky. Pause
Oh,
for
yeah.
a second.
Oh yeah, like he'll take his shirt up. It's like, oh yeah, that's where that came from. Yeah, no, that's what that's for. See, it's in the front and the back.
I remember you told the lady with the bell.
That did happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Quite.
But yeah, mountain hiking. It's great fun.
I'm gonna fly.
I'm gonna fly. I can do that.
You know what? I'm gonna fly with you guys.
You guys can walk.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can all just
Suckers.
shape shift into my pocket and we can fly really fast.
I can just shapeshift wings and then just fly beside you.
He said he won't do that.
Yeah, plus we'd have to leave my barrels behind and nobody wants that.
For sure, there's a bunch of green barrels. Just like you have to leave my barrels behind.
Moon is
They
like,
can walk themselves.
so, how are you going to carry those up the mountain?
They can walk.
Tansy.
That was the sound of me flexing.
I'm not
listeners.
super worried about hiding undead in the mountain.
Also, yeah, they can just walk.
Yeah. I mean, they are alive. I just put them in the barrel for appearance's sake.
Yeah.
Because barrels are nice to look at.
I mean, you could just like get one barrel to empty itself and carry another barrel.
Another barrel.
So there's a bunch of undead carrying a bunch of barrels, and then to attack, they just throw the barrel, and more undead pop up.
More undead.
It's like a Pokeball.
Yeah. Except the Pokemon have the Pokeballs.
And also there's just
Except the
all-
cargo was people.
I can't do this.
So we're going to a nun house to rescue your nun sister.
Nun house.
Check up on her.
Okay.
Aren't we gonna rescue? Like, if we're going all that way, shouldn't we rescue them?
Well, we'll see what
Well, we don't
situation
actually know if
I
they
mean,
need
we said we're going to
rescue.
check up on them, so that implies we're going to check to see if they need rescuing.
I guess.
They're probably all dead.
Okay.
Jesus, which case. A little sensitivity.
I was under his breath. You couldn't hear me.
Tansy has really good hearing.
But they're probably all dead.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you leave family behind for long extended periods of time. They just die.
Yeah.
So where's she gonna leave your dad behind?
I was thinking.
He
of
left me
I was
behind
actually
already.
thinking of Aster,
Who?
his fiance.
Ah.
Oh.
She's part of the samurai family. Which king's engaged to her?
There's like 3 samurai kids, right?
She's the one with the short hair and a knife.
But that's the kid that hangs out with you.
No, she has not short hair and a knife, and she's only 6.
And she's not
Not
samurai.
the one that he's engaged. He's not engaged to a 6-year-old.
And not a samurai.
And she's not of the samurai family.
He's not the changeling.
But she has horns and stuff, just like the samurai have stuff going on with them.
Oh yeah, I just made her awesome.
Now
And
that's
Yard
racist.
helped actually. Because she wanted to be awesome, so we did.
Wait, so you have a fiance?
No,
Who's
I
like
don't.
a young bride or whatever, and you just kind of left her behind?
She even gave him a token of her affection beforehand, a handkerchief with her perfume on it.
It just makes that cross guard, sign of the cross symbol across his head and heart and shoulders. Like, oh my.
What? It would be better if she was here?
I mean, ideally, you'd want to put her in a giant glass case that is impenetrable, full of food and water and safety.
Just a hamster ball.
Superman style.
Oh boy, over here.
So you want to put her in a burrow?
No, I said a giant glass case with, like,
No, she
food
still
and water on the
needs to be able to
inside, and there's, like, legions of undead on the outside, all of them having those pointy sticks, the point-and-click sticks.
Boomstick.
Point and click stick.
Like, they're like flintlocks, but better.
Gun?
Magnet rifles.
Yeah.
And, like, a moat full of
Daryl
acid.
guns.
And I'm like,
How do you get acid in this economy?
I know that.
In this gun-based economy.
Alright.
Let's walk.
Alright, so it is a largely uneventful 2-day trek through the rain and the fog.
Rain doesn't
Hey,
make me
hey,
wet.
I have weather powers.
I can't get
can
hit by
make this
rain.
trip way easier the whole time.
Do it.
You just make it sunny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Always sunny.
I mean, is it
Okay.
gonna kill all the life here if I do?
Everything dies immediately, no.
All the
Nothing
mountain,
happens.
Okay.
The mountain melts. Way to go.
this precious mountain ecosystem.
The Dorsal Lowlands are used to, dry spells, so it happens.
It'll only
We
be
all are.
it'll only be as we pass, and then it'll quickly return to shitty weather.
So yeah, rainbows above. The sun's still not quite seen through the clouds.
Life is good. My dad is alive.
Whenever we take breaks, I play my flute.
How quaint.
It's all nice out.
That's fair.
And after about 2 days, the familiar sight of the monastery is not seen on the horizon. And as you draw closer, there is a deep crater in the ground. Not smoldering, not smoking, just a crater of where a building used to be.
Is there rubble? Like
There
the
appears to
building.
be a basement that is still intact.
There could be a saint in it.
Someone took the church, like I did with the other church, but they did it
Oh,
worse.
I thought for a second that this was the same one for some reason.
Is
It was
there
like it's just a
rubble around?
crater.
No, not a single brick. It seems like it was displaced. Just a giant crater, a smooth, bowl-like crater.
Is there anything?
Alright, Atreus isn't smiling or laughing, but he is looking at that crater.
Like,
Just being like, oh my god, I
Like,
told you.
Is it glassed or is it just like?
If someone was
Okay.
Sheer ground.
if someone was perceptive to emotions, the look he has on his face is I fucking told you so.
And at the bottom is where the basement is. Just low enough that it didn't go with wherever the monastery went.
I'm gonna look up at the moon. Is it not? It's not moon time. It's not nighttime.
It's not.
No, it's probably daytime.
no,
Again,
that was in character. It's not moon time.
Stop. Moon time. It's just nice death.
this area doesn't feel very corrupted or like a great evil happened here. It just feels blank.
Odd.
So
Still.
what I think happened is someone didn't like the nuns or something. So they picked up the nunnery, they picked up the nun house, and threw it into the sun.
That was a great way to get
That's what I think happened. I mean, that's what I would do if, like, I really didn't like this nun house.
It does look too clean cut to be destruction. Yeah.
I like approach the crater on guard to make sure there's not like monsters around.
Yeah, like obviously it wasn't like a rock from the sky. Otherwise,
Yeah,
there'd be
no.
like the castle would still be here. It'd just be
Yeah.
all ruined.
Given your kind of holy, you would sense that this place doesn't even feel defiled. It still has that weird, holy, sad feeling to it.
It's hallowed.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that basement with the door still shut.
Well, I'm gonna fly down in the
I
crater.
guess I'll use my sun sight to see through it, see what's inside.
A treasury.
Yay!
No people?
No.
Oh.
Any undead?
No.
Any saints?
Any
Glass
dead?
cages?
Any dead?
No.
Ah!
Let's go steal the nun money.
Nunny.
Like multiple people were about to say it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, there's a heavy oak door.
All right. Well, if you guys give the clear, do you want me to open it or do you want to do it, Tansy?
I mean,
I want to do it.
I checked to see if it's unlocked.
I smashed the door.
Rip it open, Tansy. Tear it off its hinges.
The door.
Tear the door off its hinges and throw it as far as I can.
The door with the heavy iron key in the other side goes sailing across the area and lands heavily.
Fuck that door, Tansy. It tried to stop us.
I see how today's going. Yar's just smiling like, yeah, this is gonna be a good day.
nice.
Skipping all the way into the like.
How far does that door go?
Pretty fucking
I'm
far.
really strong.
If she hopped it with all her might, it's out of sight.
It's going.
It's all the way back at the Samry family.
Through the window.
Hadiya's aunt is just like, oh, fetch the servants. This is why we need to bring the big broom.
This is what we get for having an open door policy.
Filch.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's a tad breezy in here now.
All right, we'll go into the treasury.
There are papers and coins scattered about. Probably just one wealth.
Nice.
And where the holy relics would be kept, in the reliquary, they have been carefully, almost religiously opened and emptied. And nothing remains within.
Huh. Just like that old man said, they've been taken.
Yeah, seems like the same situation here.
Yeah.
But then they also took the entire castle. That's not what's been happening other places.
So
No.
maybe
I think that's incidental.
It could have been unrelated as well.
That's what.
Making sure Tansy follows, that's all. That's my excuse.
Okay, that's fine.
so.
I was gonna say that's what that means, and I'm like, Tansy is ditzy, so.
Strange. So anything in the documents, any notes saying, "Oh no, something took our nunnery.
We're flying into the moon right now. Lol, okay, thanks,
It
bye.
does appear as though someone was rifling around for specific papers, but the rest of them are just notes on, residents and coming and going, financial stuff.
Roughly when do they end? Is there an indication there, or just?
I think they're diary. I think they're like paperwork he's saying.
Well, yeah, but paperwork might have dates on it.
What's the most
About
recent?
5 years ago.
Surprise.
Oh, right. 5 years ago was when the thing happened.
Yeah.
The apocalypse.
Oh my god.
Bunch of giant Pikachus.
Yeah, the way the papers are have been mucked around, there's no dust on them. It appears as though this was done recently.
Might have been that guy. He might have come here to looking for the things, and then he was like, "They're not here."
I feel like if the Witch King's
Yeah,
father
that
had
guy.
been here, he would have told us not to come to the
Do you
nunnery.
say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it might have been that guy.
That guy was your dad?
Had they not, you were there in the room.
You're all terrible at secrets, and I walk
She
away
was
to
there
another
in the room with
She
you
was-
when you were talking to him, and you were
we
like,
out
"Hey,
in-
Dad."
We were out in the graveyard.
And then
You weren't
Tansy
even
came
there.
in later when we were in the library, And you were like,
Yeah, and then we
Dad,
talked
what
to-
did you find?
No, I didn't say that specifically. Atreus came. Were you even there? You weren't even
Yeah,
there.
I was there. I was in the bookshelf.
Oh right. Yeah. We still. I know I didn't tell Atreus it was my dad. So.
But Tansy, if that guy was here, he would have told us not to come.
Also, it'd be in these notes.
He didn't
that
know
I
we were
have.
coming.
That's true.
He also made notes, so
Yeah.
he probably would have noted it.
That is
Your
true,
notes.
Witch King.
Did the note say he came here?
No, seems like he passed by this area. Was just trying to head straight home after.
So this seems to be recent.
Yes.
Really, it seems after he mentioned meeting his wife, he stopped going to these reliquary sites.
Sure.
He fell in love.
You could do both.
He settled.
So if this isn't the work, this doesn't look like it was the work of those mercy men, and it's not the work of the stranger. So it might be a third party.
Really?
I
We're
don't know
just
what you
going
mean
with
by
the
those two
stranger?
people,
He has a name.
but okay. It doesn't really matter who came here, because it doesn't. The person who came here isn't here, so let's just leave
Yeah, I
and
guess.
take the money.
Maybe we should give
Is anything
Adina a
shiny?
moment here to mourn her sister,
Well,
but
we
I
don't
know
she's
she's
died.
dead. She could just be in the
that's
sun.
fair.
Coins, rosaries.
That's
I'm gonna take a rosary. I'm gonna take the nicest rosary there is.
Yeah.
It's mine now.
These are like blessed rosaries for like turning undead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So-
Fuck them.
I'm gonna
I would've
wrap it around one of my horns to like dangle off the top part.
Jesus.
She likes shiny shit, and also like
Ting, ting, ting. Wind chimes.
right.
Yeah, so I guess we.
These wind chimes are made from the bones of evil robots.
What? What? Where's that from? Something?
No.
What the shit? Like the way you said it sounded like it was supposed to be a Mountain Monsters like quote, but I'm like, what? Like it is super realsies.
100% reels over feels.
Okay.
Would
So-
kill me.
I guess we gather up what's left and.
Oh, we loot this place. We
Yeah.
strip it bare.
I guess we'll look around the neighborhood. Maybe it didn't get this place that far, but somehow doubt it.
Oh, we could
We'll
wait
fly
a few
up
minutes for you,
and-
Adina, to give you a moment to mourn, get on your knees, and be
Well-
sad that you're.
We don't know what happened to her. So.
That's okay. You know, that's fine.
Yeah. There's,
I'm sure he looks at the bowl and the crater in. This is fine.
Yeah. The only thing around.
It's called denial.
Yeah. This was a very isolated area. The only thing around
No,
is
no.
a well.
This was a nunnery. That's a river in Harakir.
I fucking hate you so much.
What?
There's a river in the Amber Waste called the Nile.
Oh.
Like finger guns. We're doing finger guns, listeners.
So what's with the well?
It was just a well
Okay.
to draw water and also kind of
Yeah,
a
it's
quiet
just like putting
meditation
one of those
part.
coats in the ground in front of Adina, just so you can kneel down and grieve. You know, be
I'm gonna see if
sad.
there's any water. That's
Just
still
clear
in the
off a
well.
space for you.
What's that?
Can I feel any water still in the well?
Yeah, it's a well if they were using it. So.
okay.
It's just
Is
a
there
well.
a dead person in the well?
I'll use my magnet power to see if there's a treasure chest at the bottom.
My magnet powers.
What?
This is what everyone's doing right now. They're
Breath of the
like,
Wild time.
right? It's like it's
There's a
a
few
well. There
coins
has
at
to
the
be
bottom.
something special in here.
There's
Well-
like an old rusty rosary that someone probably dropped down there.
All we gotta do is take that to the Shrine of Ortega, and it'll become the new Master Sword.
Spoilers.
There's an abandoned book that's kind of soaked from the rain, sitting on a bench nearby.
You like books?
Blair Witch Book of Shadows,
That's
right
fair.
there.
This is a
I'll
somber
Actually, it seemed
place.
like an illicit romance novel that a nun was likely reading.
I will definitely use just a miracle to clean it. 'Cause I
Dewater
see,
it.
and then put it in my pocket.
Yeah, there's a bookmark inside with like a pressed rose. and stuff
Oh,
like
this
that.
is gonna be
What's that,
valuable
pressed
in that
rose?
town
Oh no, we
that
have to
likes
free
love.
them.
Yeah, no, that town that really likes love and feelings and shit and trades in love letters. They'll like this book.
No, they won't.
Why not?
Unless it's a true story, why would they care? It's just a made-up story.
There's
They like
still,
love
there's
stories
still
'cause it's
emotion
real.
to it. There's still emotion to it.
No,
There's
not
emotion
unless,
from
not unless the
people
person who
reading it.
read it was like in love with the book or something.
They might have been.
You don't
We'll
know
see.
that. Don't be a judgy.
If I just
something.
write down
I've,
like the Witch King loves what's her name and they're in love and stuff, that's not important. If he writes it down, it's important.
While these guys are doing it, I'll I'm gonna dig a small little ditch grave and like take some branches and leaves from nearby bushes and stuff onto the coats and put it in the shallow grave and then bury it and put like a little stick cross up, an effigy. Like, there you go, Adina, a place you can grieve properly.
In memory of all my hopes and dreams.
I even put a little rosary around it.
Are you obsessed with just burying things? Is that your shtick?
It's like a dog now.
But yeah, other than that, this area is
Single
very,
motion.
very still.
Okay. Okay, so I guess the reason to be seen anyone around with a couple mile radius.
No,
Okay.
nothing. Just absolute desolation.
Okay.
Undead wandering around, but not too close to this area.
That's good to know. This area still has some kind of thing against the undead. The undead don't like this area.
Oh yeah, the ground's still hallowed.
Yeah.
That's why I buried the fake dead sister grave there.
Yeah, it's just nodding along with as straight a face as he can pull off.
Just give it the Encalian funerary rites.
You say that, and like Adina's right there.
It's okay, Adina. She'll go on to the underworld all fine without going to hell or anything. I gave her Encalian funerary rites.
That's why I made the fake sister grave. I'm sorry for your loss.
You people.
Alright, so we got everything we wanted from here.
Oh yes, we did.
So let's leave.
Yep.
You got everything you wanted. The death of Adina's family.
To be fair,
Let's leave this place.
like I said, she could just be on the sun.
Things can't just exist on the sun.
How do you know? Have you been to the sun?
Tansy, the sun isn't anything. It's a reflection of the ocean at night.
That can't be
Where
right.
is it coming
Guard's just walking away. He's just walking away. Just a straight line. I'm done.
It's the 1900s.
You're quite
We don't
wrong.
know a lot about the sun, but we know it's not that.
Okay,
I
so
almost
the
grabbed the
world.
sun once.
Well, you were probably trying to grab a star. Those are tied into the firmament.
No, the actual sun.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you have the sun,
Oh, no,
which
we're
is
doing
just
this again.
so you have the firmament, which covers your world, right? Because the world is just a big dome. And in the firmament, you have the ocean on the ground, and the ocean reflects the light from the firmament during the day from the ocean. It focuses it like a magnifying glass or like a reading lamp. And the actual stars are what gives off the light. That's why the moon reflects. It's reflecting light off of the ocean that it stores up at night.
Wait, also not how.
In the distance, you can just hear thump,
You
thump
can
as Yard's
Tansy, like,
hitting a tree
memorize,
with
like,
his
we-
head.
We
the
don't know.
fuck?
It's the 1900s. We don't know good science.
Even Muna
here.
is staring at you in this
We
kind
got
of
pretty good science,
vacant
dude.
awe.
I mean,
I mean,
No,
to
and
be
I'm
fair,
probably-
that
yeah, I
might
know.
be how it worked where he comes from. His world is weird,
Yeah.
and
just
there's
across
a
the-
lot of, there's
he
a lot
also
of weird
still
stuff.
believes that his world is this world. So
He doesn't understand.
You could take a boat from this shore and go there.
You
And-
don't.
And in the day when the light's reflecting off the water and snow in the northern places, that light gathers up and reflects off of the firmament and creates the illusion of there being like a round sun. It's an illusion, guys. Like when your glasses, he takes off his glasses, and I try to do that thing where you
Glasses?
can. He wears glasses. They're his dad's. I told you that.
Oh, right, you wear shitty glasses that aren't his.
Yeah, but I'll use my glasses to do the magnifying glass to burn a leaf thing. Like, see that little light? That's the sun, but it's on the ceiling because that's a firmament.
What
It's
happens
reflect-
if you break through a ceiling?
I don't know. No one's ever done it. It's impossible.
Tansy looks at the sky determinately.
I mean, okay, stars fall from the sky, and when people catch shooting stars, what are they? Star metal. It's a piece of the firmament. Stars fall from the sky, and it's metal. That's the firmament.
Thump.
you're just saying words.
No,
and believing
no.
they're true.
It's called
to be
star
fair,
metal.
To be fair, a lot of what he's saying makes sense, but
It's called star metal. It's
wrong.
lighter than steel. It's lighter than silk. It's a sword.
No, that's called
a-
mithril.
Yeah, it's a star metal though.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. My brother worked with dwarves. They knew about star metal.
I always assume it came from the
Oh,
ground.
we don't
because
use that
dwarves.
word here.
If there's a dome, then how does the stars get through?
The stars are superheated parts of the firmament from the light reflecting off of it.
But you can.
They fall off. No, it falls off.
It only reflects into one spot, which is the sun.
Yeah, because it's all focused. Because that's how bubbles work.
Then how are the rest of them getting hot?
No, they're just hot. They're part of the firmament.
So you're just saying things and hoping
Um.
they're true.
No, because that's why you get the Earth is hot underneath. Like that's why volcanoes exist. there's heat trapped underneath, and that heat. Okay, so you know when you're cooking on a stove?
I don't want to do
No,
this.
just listen. Just
I don't
listen.
want to do
This
this.
is fine. You put a skillet on the stove, right? And the heat hits the bottom, and the bottom is really hot, right? But if you grab the handle, which is far away from the flame, the handle's also hot because the heat radiates away
How do you
from
know
it.
what a stove is? You have stove
On a campfire.
Campfire stove, right?
So the firmament is connected because remember the world's flat, and if you go across the ocean long enough, you'll hit the wall. So there's a lot of heat in the bottom of
what?
There's a lot of heat in the
You
in the
keep just
bottom.
dropping bombs.
There's a lot of heat in the center of the world. That's where volcanoes come from. And that heat radiates up the sides of the firmament up to the very tippy top and ignites parts that have weaker impure metals in it, and that's what creates the stars. And sometimes they fall loose and fall into the sky, and that's where you get star metal from.
I hand you a science textbook. Be like, you should read this.
Yeah, I understand that you have
No.
your own religious version of how the world works, but it's the firmament, guys.
No,
So I think this
There's about 3 or
adventure
4
is
trees
going to
cut
end.
down at this point from Yard headbutting them.
I think how this adventure is going to end is Tansy's going to throw Atris into the sky
I like this plan.
to
Fuck this
prove
guy.
he's wrong. The
I
ground
mean,
isn't
it wa-
flat.
Yeah,
The world isn't flat.
The world's flat.
Have you ever
Is the
flown?
world flat?
Ancalia is flat and
Look, I've gone to the tallest mountains in my world. And we're going to a tall mountain now.
And they curve.
Yeah, because hills curve. There's a lot of the world is very hilly and scattered and stuff. And the reason you can't see
Okay.
all the way to the edge is because air gets thicker as you
you
stare
used to-
out. That's what clouds and mist are. So you can't actually see the edge of the world because there's too much atmosphere.
You
in the
used to
way.
be a sailor. How do you explain that in the distance when you see a boat, you see the top of the boat first, and then the rest of the boat comes up over the horizon? How do you explain that if the world is flat? We're having a flat
That's
Earth.
a really,
We're having a flat Earth argument right
that's
now.
a really good point to bring up, though. That's,
Oh, that's
wow.
easy. That's a light illusion caused by a firmament creating a mirage, like in the desert.
That doesn't make sense.
That's what happens.
Mirage
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but such things are outside the minds of science. It's just what happens.
Okay.
Light reflects off the ocean onto the firmament wall, and then, because sometimes if you look in a reflection, you can see like a copy of yourself on the reflection. That it's creating the boat on the wall, and the boat bounces down, and it slowly comes out of the haze, and then you see it.
No.
Okay. If you dig a hole
No, just don't!
at a certain
I covered your
point,
mouth. I'm covering your mouth.
Like mouths are appearing on your head.
That's exactly what I
then
said.
you travel a known distance south or north, doesn't matter, and you dig another hole. The shadow in the holes will differ.
Yeah,
And it
because
will
there's different
differ
lights in
to
the firmament
degrees
reflecting that
of
light.
The spherical
He's
radius
got
of the
he's got
Earth.
a made-up reason for everything.
Yeah, because there are lights on the top of the sky. That's why you can see the moon during the day.
Yard
because
just
the
walks
reflections
back to the trees. Okay.
It's clear that our worlds are a little bit different. Let's just move on.
But no, he doesn't even realize that we're in different worlds. Like, literally, you can't get through to this guy.
Oh, huh. This world is actually not round.
Yeah.
If you go far enough, you just go into uncreated night.
Well,
Shit!
well, funny enough,
Shit!
if Yared is
In real life, I'm
shattering,
giving you the birds.
it might have been around.
That's true.
It might have, but it probably wasn't.
Just walking away. So where's this town we're going to?
I don't even get on this tangent.
Your science is bullshit. That's how.
Things on the sun.
You were right about.
Oh yeah. You can't live on the sun. It's an optical illusion created by light reflecting off the
Right.
firmament lights from the ocean.
Atris is a flat earther, and what's worse is he's right.
I mean, I've seen
You've
the sun up
seen a
close.
star. It's probably hanging low like a bad what do you call them? Light bulbs.
Okay.
The Witch King is staring through you.
Fire walk through me.
The worst thing is we've been arguing, but you guys are actually wrong.
I didn't even know I was right or wrong. I just kept saying things until you guys started believing me.
Yard
the
doesn't believe me.
Just that
Yard's
little
just
bit of
walking
doubt.
away.
Just a little bit.
Just walking away. Just
Let's go. We're
slowly
moving on.
towards the direction of
So we've got 3 versions of the world around between the 5 of
Hadiya.
us.
And yeah, the heat radiates out from the core of the Earth. That's why it superheats the firmament.
Okay,
Why are
Yeah, you
most
said
open?
that like 6 times.
let's go back,
Furthest
drop
point
off
away
all
from
the
all
stuff
the
we've
different
got.
parts.
But I didn't drop anything off.
All
Oh yeah,
the
all
loot.
our loot, some random.
There isn't that much loot. It's
Yeah,
just
no.
wealth wide.
I mean, we are. Oh wait, no, we don't have to leave the cave.
Guys, I have
We
an idea
don't-
what to do with this money. Tansy, bury a giant hole and throw it in the hole, then cover the hole up. Done. Then put a rock on top of it so no one can get to it.
Why don't we just lock it back? Oh wait, you ripped the door.
Yeah, I threw the doorway. It was.
Or just
It was
put it
Also,
in our
that is not
pockets.
secure.
Why don't you just put it in that fucking wagon, and then when we go to the mountain, you can carry the wagon up the fucking mountain. You
Or
can fly with it above your head.
Captain Archer over here, put it in one of the barrels and just throw the barrel to Cantown.
Oh, yeah, that's not even a problem. I'll get a few trees, tie them together, and make a Mountain Monsters-esque style snare trap. Put all the money in a barrel, pull it back, miracle that one bow gift, and launch it into Cantown.
The barrel goes sailing off into the abyss.
See, there you go.
I hope nobody steals our stuff.
I
Somewhere
don't
in
care.
Cantown, someone is murdered by a rain of coins.
I drop it into the receiving pool.
The royal smiting.
Manna from above.
Demons! I see demons!
No, we do see a demon.
Yeah, that was a prereq for being crazy.
So yeah, you drop off your coinage. You're one well.
Ching! That was worth a
It's like
slingshot.
$3.50
Out to the pile.
in dimes.
times.
So I guess we're walking.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so mountains are cold because it's really high up, and that's furthest away from the top of the firmament and the bottom of the earth. So it's super cold because it's furthest away from heat sources.
And time skip, please.
So Nicole had asked in Tansy's voice, why are mountains cold? And Tage was just explaining the real science reason.
I give Tansy a science textbook. And then realize she can't read and
I was
take
gonna
it back.
say, I was gonna be like miming taking it and be like,
Does anybody have... Nobody has knowledge. I can just get them to, like, translate it or something on the spot to a different language or something.
Witch King, it's not important. I'm sure...
It is important. It's important to me that you know.
You just gotta accept these things.
I just need to put interest with an NPC in the back room and not pay attention to them and let them hash it out for a few hours, and maybe that'll change Atrus's mind a little bit. As long as it happens off
It's gonna
screen,
come out
'cause
with an NPC that believes in flat Earth.
it's like, I'm flat earther, my name is John.
You know what? I should probably put that in my religion's doctrine so people know.
Hello,
The
darkness,
freedom of the
my
soul.
old friend. Roll initiative.
but he's right. You're actually wrong here.
Roll
About the
initiative.
flat earth thing, yes. About everything else,
Roll initiative.
no.
Well,
You don't know.
I'm
You
kind
know,
of broken.
you know less.
So. I mean, let's
make
make
it
it.
I'm a scientist and a gentleman.
I'll just make a doctrine.
You're a doctor.
What's the difference? I'm everything.
You're not a doctor. Oh, you are a doctor.
totally
Mercy
yes.
says.
Totally a doctor.
But you're also a science guy.
I'm Doctor.
You're
Anyway, we travel.
up the mountains.
See, it's getting colder because we're getting further from the heat of the earth.
So Hadiya is deep in the Kafan Mountains.
Yep.
How do you plan to approach this?
Well, does anyone here know the way?
Well, I can navigate the mountains.
I think we have a map.
I was thinking that we could go over the lowlands, and around the outer river we go up the mountains. So we travel along the flat, well, generally flat areas. Around the, over the Zaria River, blah blah.
I mean, do we want to travel the flat areas? Don't we want to travel the really high areas?
Well, there's not really that much in the high areas, plus it will take us longer to move up and down the hill or down the valleys.
Well, 3 of us can fly, and we can just carry you two over things that you can't walk or climb over.
There's
So
very little I can't climb over.
exactly. So our movement shouldn't
straight
be
lines are
impeded too
faster.
much. Yeah.
So why don't we just go straight line over the flat?
Yeah.
Like mountains are slow. Don't go on the mountains.
Yeah, we could go
Okay.
around the base of the mountains, something like that.
Okay. Flat lines on the, or straight line on the flat, and then up
Flat
the river.
lines on the map.
Yep.
Yeah.
before pies.
Plus, probably on the flatlands, you'd have more settlements, so we could actually interact with people, see what's there.
Okay.
Not along the side of the mountain, no.
Rude.
Okay, so I guess we travel the lowlands.
Adina gives us a route.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we travel
We're
that
just gonna
route.
Follow Adina.
Okay, eventually you come to the area where you're going to head up into the mountains. The lowlands are otherwise uneventful, save for the swarms of undead that rather dominate the landscape. The mountains are covered in a thick, yellowish fog that rolls down from the mountaintops.
Yellow?
Yes.
That doesn't look right.
And,
That looks like mustard gas.
and the closer you get, there's more of a sulfur smell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys might die from poison. I won't.
I mean, sulfur gas isn't poison; it's acid.
Oh, well, we'll all die from acid.
Well, I'm gonna change the weather to keep the sulfur from aciding us to death.
You mean
Okay,
you're gonna
then,
make it windy?
Yes.
To make
Yes.
it blow away?
Yes.
Just around us. Like a
Wind
little
away
vortex
from
around
us. I can
That's
do that
fair.
apparently.
Okay. So the fog rolls back, and it's just fumes rolling down the mountain now over you guys.
So, is this normal? Is this normally like this?
We don't usually get sulfur
doubt it.
fog.
I'm not saying it is sulfur, it just smells
Oh.
like it.
Maybe one of the mountains is about to erupt.
Volcanic activity,
possible.
possibly.
Could be. Maybe there's some factories or something out there.
Maybe there's a lot of demons.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
Can't believe I forgot about that. It's probably a demon infestation.
Well, I mean,
Right?
Daryl was also playing with sulfur himself, so
Daryl's not
there's-
a demon, Adina.
I doubt there's
Well,
a lot.
still.
I doubt that there's a lot of Daryls in the mountain. Just saying, there's probably not a lot of Daryls.
Donna's like, I swear to God. If I see one Daryl, I will
Just
turn.
like multiple of them, just like on the hillside, like.
Anne Rand, state rights.
I will turn this card around.
No, you won't.
Objectivist literature.
So yeah, eventually you do find a rough little road heading up into the mountain path.
We will go up said road.
Unlike a fair bit of Ankylia. Oh wait, oh, this is gonna pause.
Let's just pause. Alright, we're back.
Okay, so this is unlike the rest of Ankylia, which is roughly paved. They had roads, at least it did before, the collapse. This is just a rough path, occasional cobbles along the way, but otherwise it is an ancient old path winding up the mountain into the fog.
Gotcha.
This place is horrible.
well, I guess we continue climbing.
Yeah, trudge onward.
I don't climb, I fly.
Okay.
Okay, the path is very broken up. It feels as though the mountain has shifted a lot. The reason, so the path is very, very twisty. Along the
That's
way,
not good.
down, there are
Yeah,
broken-
see? The mountain's shifting because of a volcano.
There are broken statues along the way, and occasional suits of armor. It appears as though they once, had bodies, but those have been dragged off or reanimated.
Out of the armor?
Yeah,
Huh.
Weird. Creepy.
as if the bodies have been picked clean.
Any, like,
Knights?
yeah, I was
Insignia?
yeah, any insignia on the armor?
Like those red
Heraldry.
keep guys.
That's the word.
There
You're
might
really
have been
good
at one
heraldry.
point.
Or
But a lot of this
you
just seems
are.
like cheaper armor. Cheap,
Oh, okay.
broken.
Okay.
The occasional abandoned outfits, just casually tossed into the mud.
Would people just taking off their clothes?
Maybe it's the fog we're not inhaling.
Could be.
Oh
That's
no.
crazy.
It's rapture fog.
No, it might be so oxygen deprivation that you go high and then you go crazy, everything's fine, and then you just die.
You're not even that high up though.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I was gonna say hypothermia sometimes makes you think you're too warm,
Yeah, that too.
but it's not that cold here.
Well, it was winter not that long ago, so. Okay, we trudge on forward.
Yeah, I know what
It's
to
a
make of
really
this.
good thing that you took weather powers. Like, it's actually coming up a lot.
Because then Cali is a whole.
it doesn't take much climbing before you start to see snow.
See? We're so far up.
Yeah. Snow covered in ash that is slowly flowing down from the top of the mountain.
I'm the one that's skybound. You can't tell me how weather works. I am the weather.
Ash means your volcano idea might be more and more correct as we're
So
looking
there's
here.
snow flowing from the mountain. So do you mean it's an avalanche?
No.
It's
Like
ash.
snow is appearing and there's ash.
Okay.
And as you head up, various abandoned mines and the like. All these have been shut down over time, so then have been crossed over with boards. Little shacks along the way, rest shacks. As you climb up, there's actually one near the top. Not near the top, but a little further up that has a glow in the window.
Oh, people.
Let's go scare the shit out of them.
Let's
So,
just like gonna walk right up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny,
Why not?
Open the door, honey. I'm home.
Honey, the gods you ordered are here.
Let's see.
Actually, as you get closer, this appears to be a restaurant of some sort.
What?
an inn, basically.
No, just an actual restaurant.
A fucking diner.
That's not. This isn't where you would have a restaurant. Why?
It's not that far up. It's just kind of up there.
Oh.
Do you think there were a lot of mining houses up here in the
Oh, okay. It does make sense. It's not completely out of place like I thought it was.
Yeah. You can actually see steam rising above the, kind of flowing through the door out into the open air.
Well,
Knock?
rest break.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I go up and knock on the door.
They might know what happened here with all the poison.
Yeah.
And we talk to them with the firmament.
We don't
Please,
just
God, no. I will quit this campaign.
When you knock on the door, it swings open slightly and a bell rings.
I walk in.
There are tables spread out and people at them, lines of cups of tea, and pretty much everyone just kind of slowly turns to look at the door simultaneously.
Uh-oh.
Can I feel like blood flowing in the people?
Yep.
Okay.
The real people.
Hello.
Hello.
There's an old woman behind the counter. And she's like, "Oh, visitors." There is a radio behind her playing slow but steady static. That's kind of crackling away. We just put another pot of stew on. Would you care to come in?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank
Let's. I'll go grab a booth.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Most of the visitors are nondescript here. They look like just regular Ankalians, a bit hollow-eyed, a bit dusky, but otherwise okay. In one of them, there is a curtain drawn, a private booth, and you can see large feet swinging underneath. Just please sit down. We don't have a menu, but we can bring you something to eat, something to warm your bones.
Okay.
Thank you.
We sit.
Yep.
Okay. She goes and yells at this older man in the back. They appear to be husband and wife.
Hey,
Yes.
when did all the poison outside start? Like the fog that's yellow and weird.
Oh. Oh. How old am I now?
Oh.
10 years?
Huh.
Wow.
It's gotten thicker over time, but we just keep the door closed and everything's fine.
Where is it coming from?
Well, the top of the mountain, somewhere up there.
Huh.
Nobody goes up there anymore.
Yeah. See volcano, guys.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, there are rabbits hanging from hooks. Like
Ooh, rabbit stew.
you actually saw a hutch outside, which is likely where they've been getting it. And eventually, she brings you a large plate of round flat bread, and there's just little pastes on top.
Ooh. Man, I have no idea how to eat this stuff, so I'm gonna eat it all.
Just yeah.
There's no utensils, so. And she also brings you a stack of bread. You would know how to eat this. It's traditional
Yeah.
Ethiopian cuisine, basically, in Arcalia, where you use the bread to scoop up bits if you need it.
Yeah, he just
No.
takes his gloves off and just kind of just puts his hand on the food and starts like grabbing bread and like trying to clump the sauce around it and just Just
I'm gonna
filling
eat
his
it-
face.
I'm gonna eat it properly and kind of like look at Atreus like, this is how you eat.
He also brings you a very perfumed black tea
Oh, very fancy.
that everyone is drinking here.
It's a good thing that's in a teacup because I would have thought that would have been like a hand washing bowl.
Sprinkle yourself, huh?
She goes back behind the counter and largely just seems to be cooking. At one point, she kind of perks up. She's like, "Oh, I love this song," and she just turns the static up.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, can I like fiddle with the radio if nobody stops me and try to like tune it to Camtown?
There's nothing.
Oh,
You can't pick
look
up
far.
stations on anything.
Your culture's music is so
Unique.
lyrical. Witch King. It just has such a consistent tempo.
Yeah. Nobody else here
The
seems
sounds of
to
the ocean.
Listeners, Anthony's face is just deadpan like.
This has basically been my face the last fucking 20 minutes of conversation. This is deadpan fucking.
Like Dan,
It's really easy to sing along too.
Yeah, exactly. I turned the radio off.
He just takes out his little flute, like his recorder, and is just like playing along.
You can't play along. It's static. It's just no signal. There's no signal.
No Signal, my favorite song.
I think I'm singing about
It's on loop on every station.
Everyone else here just kind of lifts their head and kind of nods.
They're all done along there. It's a fucking impromptu jazz session.
Static.
It's like an anchorman just on the table playing the recorder one note, and everyone's like, yeah, human music.
In the curtain booth, actually, someone is playing the violin along with it.
Is it just one note somehow?
Yeah, kind of. It's this weird, shrill, like, tremble. But yeah, everyone's
So
kind of drinking endless tea.
I thought we were here to rest.
Yeah, the cups kind of are stacking up.
This is relaxing.
It's like giving the Witch King a migraine.
But yeah, this place is very warm, very cozy.
Why haven't headphones been invented yet?
Just static.
Yeah. The couple just seem to, like, energetically, nonstop, are just making meals, serving these people. They'll go to the watershed, come back, have more tea.
Can I check out this watershed?
It's a pisser. So, yeah, by all means. It's what you'd expect.
take the water from the pisser.
Yeah, they don't seem to have plumbing up here.
Okay. Just making sure nothing creepy's going on.
No, it doesn't seem like it. These people are
Something
human.
creepy's going on.
They just seem to be very repetitive in what they do.
Atreus has been breathing the yellow smoke. You stepped outside the wind bubble, didn't you?
Yeah. Whenever they go outside, they kind of pull their cloaks up over their mouths. And,
That's nice.
I don't like this place. It's unsettling. Unsettles me.
I guess it was probably evening when we got here, right?
yeah.
So I guess we'll spend the night here and then.
I am not spending the night listening to static and violence.
She does turn it down after her song is over. And she's like, oh,
Goodness.
I'm so glad they're playing it again.
Just static.
Yeah, nobody leaves, actually. Like, when it gets darker, people start to, like, use their cushions as pillows. Or their seats as pillows, and just... Yeah.
Does the person behind the curtain ever leave?
Are they all dead?
The people behind the curtain? No, they don't even seem like they're sleeping. No, these people are alive.
Okay. Just making sure they're not secretly dead.
I mean, why would you leave a nice warm place, you get food and so on?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the people go behind the counter and start helping with the dishes and the like.
No, Atreus will help out with that. He'll fucking pitch in, do chores. He loves doing chores.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside for a second,
Okay.
and I'm gonna turn into a small mouse,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go behind that curtain.
Okay.
Oh, we're rolling.
So there's a trio of people inside. One is what is clearly a burly man, but he's wearing a porcelain doll mask, fashioned after like a weird bubble-faced woman,
Oh.
and is wearing a feathery dress.
Oh.
The other is a young girl with curly black hair.
When you say young girl, do you mean like a 6-year-old?
Yeah, she's like 8,
Okay.
wearing a tutu, a very dusty-looking tutu, and a hulking demon-like creature. with a woman fused into his torso.
Hi, I'm Tansy.
And she's got like one arm looped around him, and they're kind of murmuring to each other. And they just have endless amounts of tea in here. They're just kind of stacking it up. Playing a card game that... It seems like they're making up the rules on the fly. And still somehow, winning.
I want to join this party. They probably don't debate science endlessly.
What do they smell like?
What do they smell like?
They smell like uncreated?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the table is a single jar with a weird shimmering serpent inside that is paying attention to the game, clearly intelligent.
Huh. Okay.
They don't seem to notice you at all.
Well, they're not doing anything wrong as far as I can tell, so whatever.
Just puppeteering this whole charade.
I'll go out from behind the counter.
Okay.
Curtain.
The curtain. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Curtain.
Did you have a stroke?
Nani.
Alright.
Static.
Yeah, I'll go back to the party.
Or makes
Yeah.
you want to die.
They, like the old woman, since you're new here, and she actually offers, like, if you pay a few coins, she'll set up curtains for your booth as well, if you want a bit more privacy.
Ooh, we get a private booth. So fancy.
So
did you find out anything strange about this strange place?
yeah, there's those guys back there.
What's strange about them?
They're uncreated.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the word, right?
Yes.
That makes sense. What about the people who are acting so weird? Anyone figure that out?
No.
No, I assume it
They're
has
I'm
human.
not the only
They're
one.
alive. And human, so that's good.
Something.
They don't smell weird. They just smell like people.
That's the smell from outside clings to them, but yeah, otherwise they smell fine.
Yeah, so they're probably just crazy, or maybe those guys are doing something, draining them emotionally.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone is drinking tea.
Does the tea taste off, or does it?
No, it's a very rich smell, though. You would recognize this tea. It's actually a very common tea that basically peasants drink to feel, important.
Oh.
It's like lobster.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Lobster tea.
Yeah, it's tea from the Oasis Estates.
Oh.
That became very common after they started growing it around here.
Neat.
So yeah. Are we just gonna stay here?
I guess we'll spend the night, and I'll kind of keep an eye, looking. Just keep an eye and see if they ever leave the curtain, the people behind it. And,
They only do at one point. The most normal looking, the ballerina girl, goes out to bother the old woman for more tea.
okay.
She looks the most normal. She just looks absolutely normal, save for the dust that is kind of eternally falling from her tutu. They sweep that up immediately after, but
Yeah. I'll describe them to
Yeah.
everybody, but it's like a snake.
What's the plan then?
I mean,
I don't know.
are they hurting the people here or are they keeping them alive?
You're the expert.
Well,
I don't know.
Look on your face.
I need more time. I need to study them.
the ones
more.
we've found so far have been, unfortunately, not friendly or good. But it doesn't mean these ones aren't.
The one that traded us stuff is fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just the
So-
ones in
One being the operative word.
I mean-
singular.
We could
Yeah.
just do what we
But
do.
they said that.
But we've
they
only
said
met-
that the ones from this place are different than the ones from the other place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've only met about 3 or 4, so it's not enough data to go
Yeah,
on.
we met 3 from Sorrow, 1 from the other place.
Yeah. We could go introduce ourselves at the least.
Sure, Garrett, introduce us. Let's see how this
We
goes.
should get the old lady to go for us.
Yes.
They'd be like, the people in this booth wish to speak to you. do it kind of official, so we're not just like
Yes,
ripping their
of
curtain
course,
back
of
and like,
course.
we're gods and we want to talk to you now.
5 smites.
I like call over the waitress lady.
She comes over. Yes.
Waitress, do you have a bottle of wine on you?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Sure.
I take it and I pass it to her. Could you give us this to the people in the booth from us, please?
Oh, of course. Would you like a message with that?
Yes, just say we're fellow travelers and we'd like to say hello.
Okay. She wanders into the next booth.
She's like, what the fuck?
Kind of, it's like these people live here.
She whispers to them. You hear kind of a laugh in two voices at once, a male and a female.
Horrifying.
And feel like a hand. Which of you is sitting near the curtain booth? Because it's right next to yours.
Sure, me.
Okay.
Yeah. So a hand kind of raises up above you and pulls the curtain open.
I'll look back. Like,
Oh shit!
behind me, like
I didn't know they were in the booth next to us. They're probably just been listening the entire time.
These are thick curtains.
They were loud themselves.
I thought we were like across the room.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. There's like 3 booths on the one side of the.
Oops.
They were actually in the one like 2 away from you, so we kind of climbed over that.
Well, that's just creepy.
Yeah, and it is the woman who's fused to that demon's torso. She speaks in a man's voice. Hello.
Hello.
You wish to talk?
I guess, yeah. Everyone's looking at you, Witch King.
You're El Capitano.
They kind of look at the 5 of you. It's like,
We have come across some kinds like you, and we just want to make sure that you're not hurting the people here, because that tends to happen in our travels, in our experience.
fused demon turns as well, and the bestial goat-like creature speaks in a soft woman's voice. We are only passing through. We will be gone soon enough. These people are of little concern to us.
So, like, are they acting weird by themselves then?
We found them like this.
Okay. Because they're acting really weird.
Yeah, the other 3 are just staring.
Where are you headed? If you don't mind me asking, sorry.
We feel a pull. We have tired of these games. And, well, we are retiring somewhere where we can watch it all end.
Fair enough.
Well, what makes you so sure it's going to end?
Everything ends eventually. Maybe next year. Maybe in a century.
Fair enough.
Surely you all know of Ankelia's doom, that it is, well...
What's her doom, Devin?
As soon as I said it.
Right?
Fucking guy.
Oh, what's the Killer Queen's doom?
Idiot.
Fuck.
So, do you know what's making all the poison outside?
No, it makes it very difficult to travel across these mountains.
Well, you say you're leaving in a few days or so, or shortly?
Eventually. Eventually can mean many things to us.
That's fair. If
So-
we're headed up the mountain a little ways, if you travel with us, we can keep the fog away from you, and then when we part ways, at least it'll make your journey a little bit easier.
That serpent in the really ornate jar kind of rattles its tail, and the ballerina kind of listens to it. She's like, we smell death on you.
We all kind of just smile a little bit. It's
The death of many, the death of us.
not the death of you necessarily.
Yes, we've killed several of your kind.
Well, yes.
Yeah, they were
They
hurting
crossed
people.
us.
They were inside. They were possessing humans.
No.
Innocent souls.
Meaning no offense, sirs and madams, but I think we will take our own path.
Where was it again you said you were going?
Up.
Huh. Curious.
Like the stranger was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have anything like, and I point to the crown on Tansy's head, like the little egg. Do you have anything like this item?
Yeah, Ballerina is just like, she bites her bottom lip when she kind of recognizes what that is, and she's like, no, if only.
Oh, well, too bad. I was hoping to trade for one myself.
A shard of what was.
Yes.
So, are you from Bakare?
She points to the one in the fused torso demon. She's like, they are.
I'm just picturing the most grotesque thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
my
pretty
God.
grotesque, yeah.
Right? Ugh.
How's that town recently?
Dull. As we have said, we've all grown tired of the games our brethren play, and so we shall retire from it.
That's fair. Well, we won't bother you longer. Thank you for talking to us travelers.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say to
Yeah.
them. Like, what they don't.
They're being
there's-
pulled up the mountain. A bunch of stuff's going up the mountain. It's clear to care to go up the mountain.
Yeah.
The one of the doll masks kind of stares at you for a fair while.
You being Tansy for the listeners.
Oh, yes, sorry. At Tansy.
Tansy's just like waves. Hi.
Like us.
In a way, I'm Tansy. Who are you?
Frank.
I'm Frank the Ballerina.
No, that's the one in the doll mask. The really creepy one. Yeah. They just slowly pull that curtain closed and go back to their card game.
Okay. I guess we spend the night there and then leave in the morning.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't take up on the offer.
Yeah, as they
You
say,
killed some of us.
they
Like-
smell death on us, and we
Yeah,
do
but it's
kill
like,
things.
We told them why. It's like
Yeah.
if you don't want to kill people, then you can hang out
Who
with
said
us.
we
Look at
don't want to
Tansy.
kill people?
Maybe they don't want to leave yet.
That's true.
Maybe we don't want to leave yet. They don't know when we want to leave.
No, we said we'd leave in like tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, we're like people. People have a shorter perception of time than not people.
I guess.
When you wake in the morning, some of the people have left. Some people are clearing out, going outside. A few of them are working the rabbit hutch and the like. And a few walk down to those minor huts that are a bit further below.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I like generally ask the barkeep like, oh, is everything alright here? Do they need anything? You know,
Oh.
they're fine.
No, we are very self-reliant up here. It's been a very slow 5 years, but
Right?
well, I'm sure business will pick up eventually.
Okay.
Oh, before you go, she takes some of that hot bread and wraps it in foil and just hands it over.
Nice. Thank you. I'll
I
leave.
thought she was gonna be like, oh, before you go, she takes some of that hot and just like throws boiling tea in our faces.
Catch.
It's like, oh,
I'll leave
kinda wanna,
a
like,
decent amount
set
of
up a
coins
ward
and
that,
stuff
like,
on the
Cuts
counter
the,
for her.
the fog around.
Yep.
Yeah.
you
Keep
could.
I mean, not that they can.
I don't know what's wrong with these
but-
people. I had to find out that first to see if they're actually,
Well, give us a nice fineries.
Please come back anytime. It's always nice to have fresh blood here.
I'm glad.
That's an
I
interesting way to
specify
phrase
that I
that.
not eat any of the food and I don't
I ate
drink any of the
everything.
tea.
Oh, I ate.
I ate my
That's
own-
an
Yeah.
interesting way to phrase that.
Okay. It was like, yes, fresh.
Oh no.
Listen,
Luna eat?
for the listeners,
Fresh
Kevin wiped his mouth when he said that.
She's still got to feed.
Right?
That's true. Who's she been eating late or feeding on?
She probably convinced someone to
That's
let
fair.
her kiss
Could I
their
like?
wrist.
Could I like use health or death to make it so she wouldn't have to feed anymore?
You can use death to kill her and then she'll never feed again.
Is that what you want from your new girlfriend?
What?
I don't know. You spent Dominion on her. You must like her. Luna.
And what? We're talking about the fucking people in the diner.
Oh, it's
No,
tough.
we're talking about Luna.
No.
bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're
Luna said that?
Yeah. She was having to feed Because she's a vampire.
Fresh blood.
Was Moon
That's
talking
the
just
joke.
now?
Yeah, she was just like, yes, fresh. They don't taste fresh.
Oh, right. Sorry, because it moved from her to her. I just...
Yeah, that's understandable.
Ah!
So yeah, you continue up the mountains.
Yes.
Yeah, more of these miner shacks. This appears to have at one point been a fairly decent miner settlement, but all these places are shut down, caved in. As you go up, the sheer stone become honeycomb-like along the sides,
Weird.
as if people have been burrowing in. Hawk marks everywhere, deep into the mountain.
Odd.
That's not a good thing,
This is where gems come from.
right? Except for I was thinking of a darker reference.
Oh, that.
I like to keep it fluffy.
Here, Fluffer.
You're a child crying.
Oh.
Tansie's ears
Off
pick
in the
up.
fog.
Tansy.
Yeah, a small child. Very young.
Tansy sniffs.
Smells like children.
Can I feel like the blood flowing? Or-
It's too little for blood to be flowing.
Everybody do the.
I'm gonna.
No!
What?
Nothing.
Jesus. I'm gonna.
Oh!
I'm going to
What?
be following that.
Okay, so that leads off the path into these like rocky crags and the like.
Yeah,
Tansy
we'll
has very
follow.
obviously gone into tracking.
Yeah, no,
mode.
we're
Like-
following.
I guess cut the fog in that direction.
We'll obviously do that.
Deep
I
into
do.
deep in one of those pockmarks, you see a child's head, and they're covering their eyes and weeping.
Hello?
More sobbing, toddler like.
I'm gonna climb down.
That's bait.
I'm gonna look around.
Yeah.
Is there
seems
anything?
Like it.
This is really creepy.
Yeah, it's like a deep pit.
Can you
like
sense
very
any
small.
undead?
No, there's no undead.
Can I sense anything living?
Yep,
Okay.
there's living things.
Should I just
like
send
large
my-
living things?
Atris said that in
Small?
character, by the way, when you were like going down. There's like
Yeah.
a child in a little honeycomb covered its face. Like as you're going, it's like that's bait.
Should
Hey,
we?
hey little kid. Look at me.
They turn their head.
It's a demon face.
Their eyes are empty. Its face splits down the middle, and it lets out this horrible shriek.
Okay, no, that's not a child.
Oh, it's so cute.
You hear more shrieks echoing from all of these little honeycombs.
Tansy's gonna like, as she was like going forwards, crouch down. She kind of just like rewinds, backs up.
Battle sheet.
Yeah.
My barrels.
More of these children scramble forth, and well, their upper halves look like children. The bottom halves are locust-like, with two bottom legs. Black liquid ichor drips forth from those empty sockets in their mouths, and they have wings that shudder like stained glass.
I don't know if that's
I don't
funny.
like these kids.
They're adorable.
Over 100 of these things
Oh
start to
shit.
appear from these crevices everywhere.
Um,
So get ready for combat.
Let's pause. And we're back. Fucking Lord.
this music also creeps me out.
Well, I think I'll take the first turn then. So these monsters are just swarming us like baby monsters?
Yeah, they're like trying to reach for you, especially the two women.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're like reaching to you for help and moaning and.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh, they
Atris.
actually used to be babies. That's sad, but also they're so creepy.
Atris will attack the mob of Doom whatever is.
Doom Locust?
Yes.
Hunger babies.
Hunger babies. He automatically hits lesser foes and does max damage. They take 4.
Okay. So a few of those children go down screaming.
Oh, and then my Fray hits, which does 2.
Nice. So yeah, when they die, they melt away into to more black ooze that seeps back into those catacombs.
Well, this seems about right.
Yep.
Well, since they're trying to reach for me, I turn into the body of the sun and do an area of danger of fire around myself.
Okay, roll will, or what are the three again?
Hardiness, evasion, spirit.
Roll spirit.
Spirit.
Also, for listeners' reference, a zone of danger will take a turn to form. So on Peter's next turn, he will have a perfect sphere around him of fuck you.
Success.
Success. For a brief moment, one of those things almost looks like it has the eyes of the of your family, and you kind of just blink and it's gone.
That's disturbing.
And Frey. Which does
Oh yeah, it just happens every turn.
That's right, Frey just happens.
2 damage.
Okay.
So 6 from me and 2 from Peter, so it's down to like 28 by now.
Yep.
Thank Christ.
I'm going to just, I guess, swing my Tetsubo at all of them.
Roll the same thing Peter did.
Spirit.
Ah, you're over.
D20s?
Yes.
He's betrayed you yet again.
Womp
Do you have
womp
to roll over it?
Yeah.
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 I failed.
You can
Like hard.
spend effort if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
You can spend effort for the day to automatically succeed.
I kind of want to know what happens if I don't, but I'll do it.
Yeah, for a moment, one of those almost looks like what you would imagine your child to look like. You know, sweet and innocent and asking for your help.
Looking like honey.
Kind of, yeah, but more demonic, because you'd give half fiends. Okay, so you attack them?
Yeah. I'll attack that one the hardest.
Yes. Okay.
You gonna loosen the god's teeth or just normal attack?
I guess I can loosen the god's teeth. I mean,
Why not?
Also, click off their HP.
Oh.
I guess. So I have spent 2 effort then.
I know, I'm keeping track.
Okay. So I just roll d20, right? I rolled a 20.
Nice.
So 20 plus whatever's. Plus.
So
Doesn't matter
12.
because 20
Doesn't
is
matter.
12 plus 4 straight. Use your d12.
What the pro?
Do it. 8.
8.
8 damage in total?
That is a significant amount.
And Frey.
Yeah, you slice through that
Frey.
thing.
What does
D8.
Frey do again? D8?
Roll a d8. Put it through the chart.
That's a d12.
That's a D12. You want that.
3.
That's a 1. Go on, Lich King, do your AoE.
Lightning! I'm pretty sure that's a D8. Also straight.
D6.
Is it?
Yeah.
But straight.
yeah, D6 straight up.
Well, no, it's a d6 normal because it's an AoE against a mob. It's
Oh
straight.
yeah.
I had to roll one of those.
Several things are going
4. And Frey.
Uh,
D8.
on. The d8, same die as before. It's not a bumblebee.
5, so 1 to the chart.
So 5 damage total.
Yes. This lightning
And-
snaps to the air.
No, don't.
I'll
Let go.
start throwing daggers everywhere and hit them for between Frey and my attack. I'll hit them for 5 damage.
Okay.
So
Fine, do see how much damage is made.
What now? You're not great.
What are you doing, Ian?
this is how I throw daggers, just flailing wildly.
Just,
Okay.
Just twisting your wrists around, be like, no.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
It's like you're throwing money at them.
They all.
Do you not like getting hit?
If they're looking for priority targets, I've done the most damage.
You have.
But they like
They turn towards Adina.
Oh.
Ball of fire.
Yeah. That hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, but if they stay there,
That's fine. They surround you and start to grab onto you, trying to chew through your armor,
okay.
trying to burrow into you.
Oh. Oh, I don't like these.
Roll endurance.
So hardiness,
Hardiness, yes.
success.
Okay, you succeed, but you still take... Let me roll that through the chart.
short.
12 damage.
So horrifying.
Yeah.
They fucking burrow into you.
Right?
I just have nightmares about
6 damage.
Okay.
As you shove them off and they flit back into the air.
Okay.
I'm worried what would happen if they succeeded.
They would rend her down to her bones, consuming all her flesh.
Okay, that's not
From the
as
inside out.
that's not as horrible as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, we don't see it till it's almost over, so it's okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
no, what I thought was gonna happen was, oh, you're actually okay, and then a little while later you give birth to a swarm, and that was gonna be horrifying.
Be like,
Yeah.
So yeah, they're it's your guys again.
Ugh.
I will take the lead and do precisely. I'm just gonna recheck that chart again. 6 damage.
6 damage.
It just happens. It doesn't cost me dick.
I hope not. You can only do it once then.
Okay.
I tried hitting things with fire, but I missed. So, Frey. 2 damage.
Okay.
I try hitting things with knives, but I miss. And Frey, I do 2 damage.
Okay.
What about your zone of danger?
Well, if they're in the zone, they'll take.
Oh, they flew away.
them.
Sorry, I forgot you said
Yeah.
they flew away
Yeah.
specifically.
If they were chewing on her, then they'd be there. But
I don't even know what I need to roll to hit.
20.
1d20
also they have an AC of 4.
plus
Thank
4.
you. I didn't know what their AC was, bitch.
It's
Plus
okay.
your attack
Bitch.
bonus of 4.
So yeah, I got a 17. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 17 plus 4. You said
Okay,
their
yeah,
AC is
you-
4?
Yep. So,
Okay, so yeah, I hit.
Okay. Roll for damage.
That's how math works. 1d12 plus 4.
11, so that's 4 damage.
Frey.
D8.
D8, 4. I rolled a 4.
So that's 1 damage.
Keeping that.
5 damage total.
Yes.
So the last of those Locust children slams against the stone and kind of reaches up towards you before melting down, and all that black tar and ooze disappears back into the mountain.
I scorch the ground, slowly chewing through it until there's no trace of that left.
So you miracle that?
No, I have the what's it called? Consuming gaze. I can do 20 feet consumed to find ash per turn.
Okay, so you're just gonna stand here and do that until you reach deep into the mountain?
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
where they all retreated.
It's like you guys step away, and this is starting to become a giant hole of fire.
Okay. Well, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Until you do.
Salt this ground.
Okay.
I didn't
Are
get
they
to
all
do more
gone?
lightning.
Are they all gone?
I don't see
I
any
don't know. The
trace of
music
them.
didn't stop, guys.
Okay.
The battle music's still
Nah.
going. We can't be
Well,
done.
I don't see the
Yeah.
battle sheet, so I
Yeah.
have no idea what their HP
No, I'm
is or
gonna
anything.
Yeah,
so-
slowly start walking, just walking back towards the path. Just okay.
So that was horrible, and we should throw this mountain into the sun.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, I think I burned whatever was left of them, so I think we should be fine.
You can't burn those.
What do you mean?
I've heard of these. They're
You've heard of these.
well, I didn't know they would look like that, but they're how to describe it? You know when like a natural disaster is going to happen, and like animals show up and then they leave. Like when a tornado's coming, all the birds leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they're for. When a tornado's coming, instead of them leaving, they show up and take everything that would be destroyed and eat it and leave.
So they're heralds of doom.
I mean, that's fairly...
Ominous.
No, it's really,
Yeah.
flowery, but...
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're a common legend in Ravenloft about these things.
Well, these showed up all the time when the capital fell. Well, not all the time, but like it was a story that the clouds were blotted out with, portents.
Yeah, these pockmarks in the ground are just all over the mountainscape here.
I'm going to burn each of them down one by one as we pass.
Yeah. Like they spread out far, like out of eyesight is the thing.
This is the worst.
You guys don't have that? Oh, I mean, you clearly have, but you never heard the stories? Like, you guys just had a doomsday, not 5 years ago.
I don't recall those.
Your skies were never blotted out with clouds of these coming to let you know that you went down the unrighteous path?
I don't know,
So
Kevin.
I'm just saying this. If ever anyone gets the opportunity to visit Atris's home place, don't.
Yeah.
It sounds like the worst place ever, and you live here.
Yeah.
I think we're in agreement.
I think I would have to go there just because I know there's people living there that don't deserve to live there. Nobody deserves to live
They
there.
don't deserve to
So you want to
live
kill
there. Die.
Yeah, just like shut down.
Darkon's the safest place in the core. Most people live nice, ignorant lives.
That's terrifying.
No,
Absolutely
His
terrifying.
the place he lives is the safest place
Yeah.
in his world.
Yeah.
Don't ever.
And this place still has these things.
swarming in the
Well,
sky.
our capital city, we strayed from a righteous path, and it was only thanks to our Wizard King for saving us that we were able to avoid a complete apocalypse when the dead rose up to reclaim the lands of the living. So instead of the entire land and all of us turning into hungry, vengeful, roving corpses, only our capital city was struck down by an unnatural blight of death. And Death himself rose as the ruler of the capital.
So it sounds like if you had a Wizard King when this all happened, it would have been safe. Maybe like your main city would have died. Right?
Yeah, you could probably prevent that from happening when your people eventually go down an unrighteous path because they don't listen to you. Anyway, we found out about that. Like, if you actually walked into the area around the capital, you just drop dead and come back as the walking unliving. So we decided to do something about that, and we collected these amulets from this desert place, like the Oasis States, to ward us. And we went in and we fought Death and killed him.
This is a nice distracting story from what just happened.
Yeah, as we're walking up the
Oh, yeah, as
mountain.
we're glossy. Yeah. Like, true story, I didn't land the killing blow, but I was there. Like, I got into a fist fight with him and everything. He looks exactly like you'd imagine Death to look.
Like scythe.
He was like a ghostly figure with skeleton hands and a skull and wore a crown of iron and had a scythe, and his name was Death. That was his actual name. He told me when he was interrogating me and putting the thumbscrews on.
But people could just make up a name and call themselves that and then tell you that's what they are.
I mean, he looked like...
Tansy just gestured.
Yeah, but you're actually a god. That's not a lie.
But his name wasn't Witch King when he was made.
I'm pretty sure whatever corpse Death had taken as his, flesh, as his skin he was wearing wasn't, originally Death, but it was still Death that was there.
Details.
What's in a rose? Or a name?
Moving on.
Yeah, just clouds of these things. Blot out the entire sky for weeks.
That
Saw
sounds
this.
horrible.
If I ever saw these, I would vomit forever.
Just like bruh, like that gnome at the end of Gravity Falls.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little further up is a graveyard. Surrounding it are those pockmarks, and this appears to be for the mining town down below. And there's a section with smaller gravestones where the children would be, and those graves are empty.
Oh, look at that.
Let's burn
See?
those
The land gives back what you put into it.
Oh, we're just gonna go right by this graveyard. Just walking straight by it. Like,
Oh man, my undead didn't even attack in that fight.
They were like, no! Your undead were like, hard pass.
They like pop out of the barrel, they're like, no.
put the lid back on.
Safer in the barrel, guys. Let's just pretend to be inanimate again. He won't mind.
He'll forget.
He'll forget.
Our master is not the brightest. Aw.
Oh man. Seriously, we just need to throw this entire mountain into the sun. How come there's no one conquered in this world to tell us not to?
I was gonna say earlier.
How do you know?
What about the creator?
He's not real.
How do you know?
He could be sitting in the sun. He's like, why'd you throw this?
This is my summer home. I've
This
been
is my
out
hiding
here for
spot.
millennia.
You unlocked the secret.
How did you know this? How did you know this
It's one of
mountain was
those,
a key? It's like in the
You know those
sun.
pinatas from Super Smash Bros? The spherical ones?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
opens and like a bunch of items come out.
I got super
nice
jump
little
boots.
I got the hammer.
Up the mountain we go.
Okay. The path ends after a while at a mine shaft.
I don't want to go.
You start seeing more backpacks, clothing, just various dropped possessions along the side of the road. No bodies, but just
They didn't move the bodies.
blood spatter, old campsites and the like that are
Were those
within the last 5 years.
Were those creatures that had baby faces, are there a version that take adult bodies as well?
No. I didn't even know they had baby faces.
Weren't they trying to eat you?
Yes. I'm thinking that since we see all those clothes and armor lying around, then maybe some people died here, then those things came along, took their bodies, and are hiding somewhere in the mountains still.
That's way too many steps for what actually happened. What actually happened is they were eaten
Yeah.
I mean,
by the babyface monsters.
I mean, there's a theory in Morton called Occam's razor, and those things look like Locust. I think the baby head part is distracting them, but the Locust part says that they probably stripped the land clean of all flesh.
Yeah.
So the bones here are chewed.
There we go.
There's
Right.
bones.
Big
Well, I mean,
teeth gouges.
If there's bones, then I could just tell you without a doubt how they died. If you
Yeah.
really want to know,
Yeah.
I'll just snap one out of the ground and hand it over to you.
I'm assuming I
Just
see.
starts puking.
Just like swarms, like my eyes just like black with swarms. Just,
Look, now we're both at fault.
Go for it.
Oh.
You want to see how this person died?
sure, let's do it.
Goodness.
Okay. They were fleeing from the mine ahead of you towards the the light of safety,
Okay.
and something big with large teeth, 3 sets of large teeth, pounced upon him and ripped him apart.
So it wasn't the locusts?
No.
Okay, I drop the bone and I go, well, I hate to say it, but it wasn't the babyface locust.
Oh.
And I really wish it had been.
I'm gonna flip through the backpack if there's anything interesting in it.
Just, rations and the like.
Peasant garbage.
Yeah.
Feels as though they've been rummaged
Like
through
eating a
them.
ration.
Oh, interesting.
Giant.
I'm going
peasant.
to take out my gun, and I'm going to shoot it into the mine shaft to make a lot of noise.
Something giggles in there.
Well, good.
Childlike giggling.
Sun sight.
There's a few of those baby things crawling along the walls. Not nearly as many, but they're in there, crawling in and out of holes deeper into the mountain.
Well,
We don't have to go in there, do we? Why
Yeah,
would
no,
we?
we're not going in
you
there.
could cleanse it.
No,
remotely.
that's
Doesn't
okay.
sound like.
I
what
think
we're
all
here
of this
for.
is a symptom of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna ignore these things
I guess
and
I
let
look
them go.
deeper in the mine, whether there's something
How far can you see with that?
to the horizon or a
Just-
magical barrier.
Well, the natural. Wait, to a natural barrier?
Magical.
Magical.
Okay, I thought you said natural. I'm like, fuck you, you've been using it to see through all this entire time.
No.
It's X-ray vision, but it stops at natural barriers.
This is the
Oh,
best
no.
X-ray
It's
vision.
retarded.
So it's normal.
Artificial barriers.
It's normal sight except for yellower.
Which
I
spell is
guess?
this again? Creation's first light.
I think it's. Isn't it called something?
Yeah. Creations for the light.
I thought it was actually called sunsight.
Yeah.
Solid.
Magical barrier. I don't get to see anything and everything out. to the
It hurts me to
horizon.
walk.
All right.
I almost let myself fall. I'm like, no, for
Can you see in the dark with that?
I mean, the dark would be something he could see through with
That creates
whatever the
a
fuck.
magical barrier.
Can you see in the dark anyways? Can't
Yeah,
you?
with
'Cause
sun
you're
I can
a-
see everything.
Yeah, if we
aren't
ripped
you
out, if we smashed
Calais,
out.
so doesn't it let you see in the dark?
Oh, the Cali thing's unimportant. If we smashed out his eyes, sun lets him see forever.
Yeah. I don't think
But
that's-
only if we smashed out his eyes. Good to know.
I'm giving you better eyesight.
gross.
I don't think about things. I just act on them.
Okay, there are creatures down there. Creatures with 3 heads, a lion, a drake, and a goat.
What the
A
fuck's a
snake's
drake?
tail.
A drake.
It's like
a reptile.
It's like a fake dragon.
With manticore.
Yeah.
Okay. The only time I've ever heard the word drake is like the crappy show Drake and Josh. And I'm like, pretty sure that's not what you mean.
They're weird though. It appears as though like something's punched into their stomach, and one of those baby-headed thing crawls out of this hole.
Oh
Out of its stomach,
no!
crawls over it and into another hole that's created in the
Nope.
main area.
Nope.
Trigger warning for Tricto, whatever the fuck that's called.
Other Nicole.
Oh.
Nope. We're not going down there. Veto.
Yeah.
They respond to the gunshots.
This is deep in the mountains. You can just see to the horizon. So.
Yeah.
That's 3 miles or whatever.
Oh,
It is 3 miles.
Yep.
Because of hexes.
Yes. Then again, we're in the mountains, so the horizon is further.
Yeah, but
That's not how that works.
it's not. Yeah.
That's how flickering advance works.
That's yeah.
Anyway.
Onward. Yeah, onward and forward.
Around, not in.
Yeah.
We don't.
So you're climb.
Like,
This
where are
is
we
like
going?
sheer mountain.
I will pick people up and
Yeah.
fly them up.
Yeah.
I am
will
not- I
grow
am not
wings.
wanna
Oh
and I
no,
will
my
fly.
barrels! Can we?
Okay,
Wait, can we
How
shrink the
about
barrels?
I cut into the mountain and carve a way upwards?
With what?
Fire. I can burn
Certain
everything.
Rock.
Yes, I can burn everything even if it's not flammable. I can burn the water.
Well, that's just
Fucking
boil it.
dehydrated water.
Burn it to ashes.
Burn
Water
water
ashes.
to ashes. That's actually
Yeah.
terrible.
No, I'm just
Wouldn't
gonna
that
pick
just
you
make
up.
lava? Don't make
Burnt
lava.
into fine ash.
Yeah, it burns it into fine ash.
It's magical.
It's a magic fire. That's
I'm
why
just
the
gonna
whole
pick
forest didn't
Adina
catch on
up
fire.
and start flying up the mountain. Yeah, pretty much. Like, come on.
No, Tansy has to carry the cart
Oh yeah, consuming gaze. Awesome.
with our stuff in it. Mostly my zombies.
There.
Leave them behind,
Adina
please.
and Atris can sit on the cart, and the 3 of us will carry the cart as we fly up the
Would that
mountain.
leave us
Yes, Witchy is
vulnerable?
being so much help for this.
Wouldn't that leave us vulnerable if we were attacked in the air?
We'll just drop you.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I've
And I'll-
survived worse.
And I'll shoot
Exactly.
lightning. It'll be good. It'll be fine.
I've literally survived worse.
Exactly. See, we're just gonna fly up.
And we're just being honest with you.
It's not like we're gonna huck you down the mountain. We'll drop you towards the mountain,
Yeah,
so you don't like fall super far. It's not like we're flying 100 feet
Consuming
above.
gaze is an object in sight. Larger objects may take a few rounds to completely burn away. This is a entire mountain.
Yeah, no, we're
I
flying.
mean,
up.
technically, he's not trying to burn away the entire mountain. He's trying to burn a path through.
Adina's trying to stare at the mountain while we just carry him or her up. So.
It takes a round for a 20 by 20 by 20 feet thing, but
It
these
would
are
be-
larger objects.
Yeah, we're not trying to burn the mountain. We're just flying up the mountain.
Adina wants to weld through the mountain, which is totally valid. It would just take forever. Because, we'd have to slowly Minecraft our way up.
Yeah.
But it's totally a valid strategy.
Yep.
They want to put us on a cart and fly us up. And by
Fine.
want, I mean they're doing it to you and telling me to get on the cart.
So danger.
And the cart's on fire. Great.
Takes a turn to start.
I mean, I want to go through the mine
We're
shaft.
just gonna pick you
We're
up
not
and move
going
you.
through the mine.
And then
shaft.
your zone danger's
There's no-
down there.
There's no reason
Sucks
to
to
go
be
through
you.
there.
Let's go ahead.
But Adina described a behemoth down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full of nope.
That sounds amazing.
No.
Behemoths are heralds of the apocalypse. It has the head of a serpent and a goat and did it have a lion head?
Yes.
And a lion. Those are all animals of the wicked.
What? do
Yeah,
we
so
have
we're
to
not
gain?
going to fight it.
What do we have to gain?
I mean,
We have more to lose than we have to gain.
I mean, those things bring the apocalypse. You don't want to kill them. That's probably why these things are all here.
They were infesting it. Like, inside of it.
Okay, you're looking at this as if it was like natural, like living stuff. This is like high-level theological signs happening. These are portents.
I don't trust your science, so
It's not science, it's religious doctrine.
that's
It's like theology.
probably worse.
No, when things are going to
State
happen in an
theology.
area, there are signs. And those signs lead up to the things happening.
But these things
And
are
then the
also...
peasants come and they start camping, and that's why we have portents.
What's important?
A poor tent, like a poor person's tent.
To be fair, I don't know what portent means.
It's like a herald, like a sign
Okay.
for telling.
It's like okay. Let's say you're on a ship
Oh, no.
and you're starting to see water on the inside of like the bottom deck. That's a portent that the boat has a leak problem. Like some of the wood has gone bad or was of poor quality. And the thing you do is you would take that portent, look where it was leaking, seal it with some patches, and stop the boat from sinking.
That actually is a good point. Maybe this is all coming from a night road on top of this mountain.
Is that how it works?
I mean, they came from your world, right?
Just
Plausibly. And you came here from your world.
Does that mean we're gonna have to go to his world?
I mean, it's across the ocean, guy.
No!
Well,
It's clearly across the ocean.
we got to seal it up so we don't have to go to his world.
And
No
we're
comment.
flying them over the mountain.
Flying.
I'm just saying, what would be more
No.
Awesome.
Scene swipe.
than fighting a behemoth?
We'll come back to the behemoth.
Anything else?
What if we're here for the behemoth?
Then we'll come back for the behemoth.
No.
No,
we're
but
here
what
for-
if we're here for the behemoth? What if
Yeah.
that's why people have been bringing stuff up the mountain to fight off the portents?
Well, then you can come back later. I don't
When
think
we
it's
know
going
that for
anywhere.
sure, we'll deal with it.
So you're carrying everyone? Who's carrying everyone?
The three of
The flying
us
ones.
are carrying the two of them plus the cart. And
Each of you roll evasion.
I mean, Tansy could probably
It'll be
deadlift
fine.
that cart, but
I made
A wind
it.
demon, a guy with lightning, and a small sparrow.
Whoa, a small sparrow. Actually, yeah, because
I
I'm
love
still
this
as
sparrow.
strong. I'm equally as strong as a sparrow
he's
as I
not
am.
even trying to help.
Shapeshift's amazing.
But you
so
still
great.
need to have a grip. So you probably
So it's a
won't-
sparrow that has like octopus tentacles.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little sparrow with
So
giant
yeah, I should
octopus.
say a -2 penalty because you are carrying shit.
Oh,
and,
good point.
I still pass.
Stuck together.
What's the penalty?
-2.
I still pass.
That means
Okay.
add
By
2 to your
one.
roll. No, wait. -2 works, yeah. I keep forgetting how saves work.
Okay, there are things pulling themselves out of the mountain proper. Large rock-like structures.
See? Giants!
Okay, let's put.
Those are giants. That's right out of the book of Ezra.
Okay, come on. We're gonna put the cart down and we're gonna fight these things.
I will just fly us a little bit further
You know,
away.
giants, the first race
Because if they
before
start
man showed
throwing
up.
rocks at us, I mean,
Further out
then
of the
you're
village.
gonna drop. I mean,
Yes.
I don't care if I drop you, but you might care if I
Oh,
drop.
I'll be fine if you drop me.
I know you'll be fine, but
I've-
Adina might care. if we
Okay,
drop
then
her.
maybe one of you will carry me actually, and I don't know.
No, we'll drop you.
Thanks. I know I could the end
You
line.
can turn into a giant griffin bird. And
Turn into a rock.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, a rock.
Yeah.
oh,
I'll turn into one.
You should
And then
have-
Adina could just sit on your back. Pull on your feathers. Feel the wind throwing you.
You know,
through her.
rocks are like mountain size. Just about.
No, like a miniature.
Dwarf
Horse
rock.
size.
So, okay, you said there's rock structures coming out of the mountain. Are they like giant stone people?
They look like different things. Animals, people.
And they're made of rock?
Yeah.
See? Do you have the word in your language? Giants. Pre-man giants. Nephilim.
I'm gonna just
No?
like slowly
No
wrap
one?
one tentacle around
No, it's
Atris
when...
and be like, I'm gonna throw you at one of these. Do you
Oh, I get to
in
kill an
fight?
Nephilim? That's perfect.
And then use the tentacle to just kind of nudge him off the.
Yeah, they have like stalactite like mouths. Gaping
Yeah.
mouths.
I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to Adina.
No.
do not want.
And then I'm gonna jump. And we're attacking this. Combat has begun.
And the undead are falling.
Okay.
No, my
We're gonna rain undead barrels down upon the enemy.
Pause that so
We're
it's
so
die.
fucking
Go
broken. So, what kind? Oh, Jesus Christ! These guys have hit points.
You're already in the air going towards it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna change up slightly what I have committed to what.
So yeah, as you close into this thing, they grab onto the earth and kind of rip it almost like a rug. And rock-like structures that look roughly like people start to rise up.
Oh.
Yeah, and they are dripping with, seems like oil.
I see.
Yeah, these things look tainted.
So, I see that the bulk of them are called Earth Elementals, and one's called an Earth Children.
That's a mob.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. In that case, I'm going to keep committed to my. What hit die do the mob have? Do they have less than? Do they have 4 or less hit die each?
Yeah, they'd have 4 each, I think.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to keep my thing committed to my mob killer, and I'm going to engage the mob.
Okay.
Good idea. Good idea.
I'll probably be doing
So when I drop onto it, I will do 6 damage.
You're the wanderer. You get to take on the big bad.
Yeah, I'll just land among the rock creatures, sword and shield out, and I'll just start going to town. Kind of looking excited.
Okay, one of them cleaves open and just spurts oil everywhere onto the surrounding. Tastes fused, like it's been
Pardon?
through machinery.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm splitting them open with my sword, the beacon, and like the oil splatter on me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm tasting it. And I'm just yelling into the sky.
Time for fire.
Wow, it just is way more jazzed to be fighting right now.
I'm fighting half fallen angels. This is awesome.
I don't know.
I'm being all I can be right now.
It's kind of infectious. I'm kind of pumped.
There's like oil blood
does look pretty
spraying everywhere. There are rock monsters from hell. Come on, guys, you live a little. And it was my turn. I didn't even have to roll.
I completely fumbled trying to land on one of these things attacking it and just failed miserably.
Oh, bud.
Just all the fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing I don't have my effort back.
Same day.
Yeah, it's the same day, so.
Any of your scene efforts back, but nope.
I don't know what my other stuff was.
You have 4 effort
Okay.
right now.
Okay. I don't see the battle sheet, so I have no idea how strong these things are.
They're fairly strong.
One good loosens the god's teeth will kill one outright. Like if you roll a 12.
Okay.
If you roll max, yeah.
Yeah.
I will loosen the god's teeth at one of the earth elementals, I guess.
Okay.
19 plus 8.
Holy shit.
That's a hit. 12 plus 4.
Do it, Nicole. Do it now.
8?
12 damage.
12 damage.
Oh,
That's good.
And Frey.
you don't get to
Oh.
fray them. Well,
Give
fray
them
the earth
mob.
children.
Oh, yeah.
Send some of those rocks flying into the other rocks.
Oh, I did 12 damage, so yeah,
Yeah.
nice. And then,
Done by
what's 3 in the chart?
Oh, 1.
1.
So 1 damage to the earth children.
Wonderful.
Okay, and how much to
1 to
the earth
5.
elemental again?
12.
12? Nice.
Yeah. I rolled an
1 to
8
5.
plus 4.
Okay. So that one shatters and kind of tumbles back, gets back to its feet.
Oh, man.
Okay, I turn myself on fire and I turn the ground underneath me on fire to do a zone of danger.
Okay.
Tansy is much more jazzed about fighting than Nicole is.
That's fair.
Because Tansy's afraid because she knows she's buff. But Nicole's not, so she's like, oh, these look really scary. At least they're not gross.
I feel like an oil print handprint on my face.
I'm worried that they're
I'm,
gonna,
like,
burst
falling
open into
miserably.
the
So
wind.
did you drop the cart?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's raining barrels of undead on them.
Okay, cool. As
I
long
just
as they're
picture
still
them
around.
like ripping out midair, just like
Coming
flying
down,
like swinging.
They all have parasails.
I mean, not no, they are mine.
Okay.
I'll come down hovering above Atris and just light the mob up with lightning. As I do.
The mob? Okay.
Oh yeah, the mob. Once we get that down, we can focus on the other
Because
element.
I do straight damage to the mob, so might as well focus on it first. 5
Fray.
plus Fray. So 1 more. So 6.
The mob has taken 6 more damage.
Okay.
Do the undead attack.
I mean, probably yes. They're falling onto them.
Yep.
What did my undead do?
Did you print the undead on your character sheet?
No,
We have
I
them
don't
on battle
have them.
sheet.
There's some on battle sheet.
Oh shit, they are on the battle sheet under NPCs.
They do it. What do they do
Are
for
they?
attack?
+1.
Or blood like water or something.
Oh, automatic then, and then they do a D6.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just gonna blood like water as they fall from the sky.
Yeah. D6
So-
to the chart.
So that's 6 to the chart.
2 damage.
2 and 1.
So 3 damage to the mob. Or
Okay.
to everyone, if they're big enough.
I mean, you have 2 skull squads, so that's probably enough to do to everyone.
Everyone takes 2. Or 3. Everyone
Yeah,
takes 3.
everyone
Yeah.
Okay.
Mobs, man.
Yep. Friendly mobs,
though.
man.
Oh man.
Good job having that NPC section.
Yep.
NPCs.
ABC?
Alright, that's all of us.
All right.
Bring it! I'm in the middle of the fray with the mob.
Okay, they're gonna blood like water you.
Do it! Do it now!
I mean, it's what I would have done. That's what I did do.
Their attack rolls, maybe it's the mob, maybe it's turn.
This is a pretty metal.
So Bloodlock Motor means they auto hit me and then they just roll their damage against me.
Okay.
Oh, do they have multiple attacks because they're so huge?
They do actually.
All those attacks hit me.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Just keep rolling those dice against everyone within the vast mob, which would be everyone.
Okay.
Well, if they'll be attacking me at the beginning of the fires, they take the... Well,
Your
not
fires
yet.
are
Not
started,
yet,
yeah, so-
Sorry.
They have 2 attacks.
I'm
So.
flying above Devin. Do you wanna
Yeah,
get
actually,
hit?
you are flying, so I don't know if you would get hit because everyone
Plus
else
rocks
is
at you.
flying.
Yeah, if they probably have a range option, so everyone get fucked.
Get fucked.
6 damage.
To everybody?
It's an action.
Yeah, to everyone who's in the fray.
Just everyone, I think.
Yep.
Even the Skull Squads. Even the younglings!
Yeah.
They're at 50% health, both of them. And I only take 4. Because it's 2 attacks and I have DR.
Oh, yeah.
I could make the weather crazy and they couldn't throw rocks anymore.
I'll just take. I'll just take it for now. It's fine. See, if I was in the air and doing this, they actually couldn't hurt me with Blood Like Water because they'd be throwing ranged projectiles at me and I'm immune to ranged projectiles.
I can make the weather so crazy they can't throw rocks.
What?
Wouldn't all projectiles be ranged? And all ranged things be projectiles?
Maybe.
Did you say
Well,
you
then they
were
have
in
long
the fray or
fights.
no?
That's not.
Did you get hit by the
range.
6?
I guess
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, they
That's
can,
neat.
they can attack you.
I'm just changing the sheet for him.
What's your AC, Devin?
Oh, 0.
Okay, 2 of these run at you and hit you. Both of them.
I am openly being like, come at me, you cannot hurt me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm openly goading them because this is great.
So they each do 1d12 straight damage.
Bring it!
Oh, fuck.
Who are fun.
If they roll a 1, they do nothing.
They both rolled a 7. Lucky 7s.
So, potentially 12 straight damage. You know what? I'm just going to have 9 Iron Walled.
Okay.
So, Atris takes nothing.
All right.
Let me just... go back.
Another one. It's like a weird flightless bird, almost like an ostrich. Runs at the Witch King
Or like an Auroch.
and claws at him. And what's your AC?
3.
Hits. 4.
See, I just put up that shield, and I also leave like my meat exposed and let them just hit me as it just bounces off.
11 damage.
Right. That leaves me with...
8.
Thank you.
And that's their turn.
You can't hurt me!
So, on turn, does that take the action for your turn?
On turn means you can activate it on your turn.
Yeah, but does it take the action for
No,
your turn?
only
Only
action
action.
takes your action.
Okay, good. Good stuff.
Go on.
All right. I will throw 6 damage at this mob.
Okay.
And presumably, you should roll the 2d6 for your skull squads.
I wish I had.
5, 2 damage.
Yeah. That.
Everyone takes that 2 then.
Yeah.
So is one of those guys dead? The one that was attacking?
Crumbles into a fountain of more oil that spills out. Way more than you think. It's like compact in there and just splatters absolutely
See,
everywhere.
I'm just like worried. These are nasty, and also like those gross kids melted into oil.
Is this oil a flammable type of oil?
Yes.
Oh, then your fire thing sets it all on fire. Now everything's on fire, including probably me.
Probably, yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Fucking metal.
Zone of danger.
Atris is just like,
I mean, the fire does so little damage, it probably can't actually hurt me.
You also are immune to environmental damage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is environmental anymore.
this is an environment of fire.
I'm just walking. I'm walking out of the broken Nephilim bodies covered in flaming oil, going down to the next ones.
Oh, holy fire.
Terrifying.
So good.
I will. Should I loosen the guy's teeth again?
Oh.
That's a smite. Can't.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You could do that every turn. Yeah, look it up.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Look it
Trust
up.
me,
How much
I was the one.
effort did
I know.
have?
You have 3 effort left.
Should I?
see what now.
I would go with a normal. I'd go with a normal attack.
If
it was me.
What if we murder
do
them
some
at
damage
the
to the mob, I can kill the mob fairly quick if we can do 4 more damage to
What's your hit,
I
Tanza?
should be able to do that.
Plus 8.
Yeah.
I want
So
to roll
17
Yeah.
there. The mob's AC is 4. Yeah, you hit the mob.
Awesome.
Okay, how much?
1d12 plus 4.
Is there only the mob left?
No. There's still 2 of those Nephilim.
11, so
Oh,
that's
why is
4
Tansy
damage.
helping with the mob?
Because then he can
No,
clear it out.
I'm not doing loosen the guy's teeth.
No, but you roll 7 plus 4, which is 11, which is 4 through the
Oh,
chart.
I didn't.
And now roll your
see
fray
before.
against them.
6, that's 2 more, so 6.
Okay.
It's down to 10.
Okay, and then I'm going to
Yeah, I just heard you say
smite
11, so I was like, no.
with
I'm doing
Tsunami
loosen.
Hand. I'll miracle it. And I do just 12 damage straight.
Is that on us as well?
It's
or?
no, it's just triple my level straight to mobs.
Yeah, see?
You watch them down the mountain, and they crumble to nothing.
I'll get on a knee and ram my sword in the ground and just let the water wash over me, putting me out.
Epic.
Because I'm in the middle of them, so just... And then I'll rise out from the parting sea, right, to fight the other Nephilim.
Yeah.
Again,
that
back-
puts out the fire as well. The oil fire that just
It happens.
yeah.
I'll beat my fist, holding my sword, my shield, on my chest at the Nephilim, holding my hands up, like, come on!
I missed.
What are you waiting for?
Nice.
Commit me an effort for the day as I glow healing light and get all my health back.
Nice!
Since I lost since the end of your last turn.
So
I should
I don't
get
know how much.
I should get all my health back, right? I was at full health before this. I didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
But full
Yeah.
health again. And then I will lightning everything for not very much damage. For 1 damage on everything.
So,
Assuming those 2 things
Cool
are within
elemental
100
as
feet
well.
of each other.
yeah.
I can hit them both.
Yeah.
For exactly 1
Nice.
damage. And the skull squad's already tapped.
Yep, so I think that's it.
It's them!
Okay. Well, these things are intelligent enough to realize that you're very sturdy. So they swivel towards
Someone
the
anyone
ferryman.
else.
I'm
The tentacle
adorable.
swallow.
Yeah, I'm a little bird with a bunch of random large tentacles coming off of
Giving
it.
off an aura of power, who just brought a
Yeah.
tsunami on a mountain.
They both clasp their arms together and run towards you.
Oh god.
Okay,
You should-
Topaz.
Mega clothesline.
Oh shit! And they, what's your AC?
1.
They both hit you, so they clothesline you in the neck
Okay.
for.
That's gonna hurt.
Let's see,
Considering you're a bird,
And they
Oh,
fuse
Jesus.
together.
23 damage.
Okay, I need to.
Divine Fury.
Uh, I need to either do something or...
How about we pause for a second?
Let us shape.
All right, we're back. So,
Okay.
Ian, what did you do?
I miracled Lick Your Wounds to heal myself before damage, and it also makes me immune to physical weapons for the rest of this turn.
Just like Atris did with 9 Iron Walls.
Yes, just like 9 Iron Walls does, just like a number of other abilities.
Now, listeners, so miracles in Godbound, how they work is you can miracle gifts in Godbound, and as long as they're defensive and only protect yourself or help yourself, they count as instant actions. Now, if you look at Lick Your Wounds, it's an action. So by him using it as a miracle, he had to spend 2 effort for the day, but he got to do it right when that attack happened. If he was trying to, say, offensively shut down someone else's power or, counter someone else's ability, he wouldn't be able to do it as an instant. He would have had to have waited his turn to use as an action.
Yeah.
Miracles are powerful. They're instant. They can happen any time. They're just, costly. But yeah, you prevent yourself from getting fucked, it looked like, using that tactic.
No, that's good. I am glad I am not dead.
Alright, well, that was the elemental's turn, so...
Alright, I will uncommit from that gift I have. And I guess I just have to roll to hit them.
Yep. I missed again.
Oh, here, I'll roll a die. How quaint. Oh, fuck, this is why I hate rolling. I got a 14 plus their AC of 216. Miss!
Tansy,
Hit.
Tansy murder.
roll damage.
Womp womp.
The 5. Or is it
1 damage. No fray.
Right.
I do 2 damage to one of them.
No, I'm pretty sure if you roll... Oh, plus.
Wait, I
the
thought you
one
always
that's
did fray.
9,
No.
you do 2
Well,
damage.
it's
more
like
hits than we do.
spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Which
Slowly
king?
pick them off.
What?
It's your
You only
turn,
get fray
Shane.
against lesser foes.
Yeah.
Okay, zombies first. Skull squads, I think those
2
are
damage.
2 damage. Them both, and then my lightning. Which will do 2 damage to them both.
There you go. That's a big difference. We are.
Wait, was that our entire turn and we only did like 2-3 damage to them?
We got them down from. We halved their health.
Yeah.
From what they had each. So I mean, one more turn and we kill them. Maybe 2 more turns.
Why would they kill someone else?
Yeah, until
Alright,
there's someone
well,
more
since
monks.
attacking the changeling proved fruitless, they turn on Adina. And
They
they
both
both...
fire.
Yeah, they both clasp their hands. They're gonna do this.
Well, one of them burns by the time they get to me because they get 4 damage for entering my zone of danger.
How do zones of danger work again?
I think if they
Alright.
enter, they get my level in damage.
Let's pause. And we're back. So yes, the gift Consuming Gaze creates a zone of danger, as Adina and us, we all found out.
Okay, so they're gonna refrain from that because that would kill them. So they are both going to go for the Witch King instead.
Hurl some insults.
Thank you.
What's your AC again?
3.
3. They both hit.
Of course. For just all the damage.
19 damage in total.
Wow.
So yeah, they run at you with their arms locked and clothesline you.
I don't think I can do so either.
Yeah, but you have 25 hit points.
Yeah.
Yep,
Still
and I can just Vital Furnace again.
Yes,
Get
you
it
can.
all back.
And then the next wave of enemies appear, and we're all out of effort.
You're down to 24% of your HP in one go.
It would be so easy to
And
kill
the
him.
Witch King went from bloody to great to bloodied again.
Don't worry, Adina's here to heal you.
Alright. I will attempt to stab them.
Okay.
I hit
Nice.
for 1d10 plus 4. And we're back. Had a slight spill, but yes. We attack the one. I do 4 damage to one of them. The one with
Okay.
the least amount of hit HP.
It shatters, oil splatters everywhere. The fire starts up again.
Perfect. Who's next?
Nicole, did I go this turn? I did. I did like 1 damage. Or was that
Only-
last turn?
That was
Yeah,
last
that was
turn.
last turn.
Okay.
This is a whole new round.
Whole new world.
Roll.
Oh, I missed.
Okay, I hit for 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
alright.
hit for 2 damage as well.
Okay.
Go on, which game? Do 1 damage.
My zombies each hit for 2 damage.
That's good enough.
Okay, they bring it down to rubble, and it starts to leak. More oil everywhere.
And that catches on fire. And the zombies are on fire.
Yeah, this
I'm
entire
gonna fly
cliff is just
away
lit.
from the fire. I'll pick
Yeah.
up Atris as I go.
Yeah.
And you should pick up Adina.
I can't. He's in a zone of danger.
I am fire.
Oh yeah, fire doesn't hurt you. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Silly.
Or she's in a zone of danger.
I cleanse this mountain with fire and then I extinguish it.
Yeah, let's just make sure this oil doesn't do anything horrible.
Just dripping over the cliff slowly.
On fire.
I guess I should vital furnace before it's not the end of my last turn anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get all my health back, so commit me another effort for the day. Because that just gives me. That's so
We should
good.
find a place to sleep.
You can make a
Yeah.
hole in the...
I don't know how long we've
Let's
probably
not go
only been
inside
like
the cliff
half
where
a
the monsters
day.
live.
We should
Yeah.
finish going up the mountain.
Yeah, we should get up a little bit higher and then make a little hole
Okay,
for ourselves.
how about
and-
we check whether there's something higher up first before we inevitably run into more enemies?
Well, if there's more, we just won't fight them.
No, but we have like no effort left. That's why I want to sleep.
Yeah.
Let's just go to bed for like an hour, like a day. I mean, refresh.
Oh, wait, shit. Does this
Hit the
refresh
heal
it?
button. Hit the heal button. Yeah.
How far are we from the top of the mountain?
I don't know, a ways up. It's a pretty high mountain. You can't really see up there because of the,
Fog.
yeah,
Where?
that oppressive yellow fog.
We're trying to go to what's the city called again?
Hadiya.
Where is Hadiya located on the mountain? It's all the
It's
way
not
near
one of the
top?
highest peaks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The highest peak
Um,
and the
Well,
highest
we
tower.
could turn around, go back to the inn.
And then
What if these things just
Yeah.
respawn? I don't say respawn. What if they just
Well,
return?
How
like
They
they're-
came from
they're
oil
brethren.
and they just went back into the mountains. So how do you know they won't just reform?
no, I think we
and
should
come
just
back?
go up a little bit higher till it starts to get a little bit dark out. Set up a camp and hold out there.
You actually can't see the sun at this point. It's just nothing but that yellow fog that
Oh,
kind
wow.
of lights up the area.
Okay.
Well, between which
So-
conclusion?
I can keep it off of us for a mile radius. That's it.
Yeah.
I can only control the weather of a mile. But I can keep an effort committed for that. So
So
at
it's
least we
probably
won't breathe
between
it in.
his night and my son. We know what time it is all the time. So.
Yeah, probably. You just tie your guys' feet together. And you're like a sundial. You just like put them on.
Just
some
put us and we
water.
just start rotating.
Yeah,
like-
exactly. It's like okay, and that's what time it is.
I don't want to sleep in the mountain.
We'll sleep when we
We're
get
not,
there.
we're not gonna sleep in the mountain. We'll sleep on the
I
mountain.
mean, we could make a hall.
no,
Why don't we
no,
just-
no, we're not
I think
going
we
in
should
the
Drop
mountain.
the rest.
I think we should just push on up the mountain and just
Yeah.
get there, and then
So
we'll get there and be
Go
okay.
as much up the mountain as we can.
I mean, we just push up the mountain and then we got attacked by these rock monsters. If we push further, maybe there will be some other monster that will attack us again.
This is probably why people take the mine cart tunnel, the mining tunnel up the mountain.
I mean, I could be carving us a way up in the inside of the mountain.
And that would take several weeks. We've already established that.
Plus, also, we do not want to go inside the mountain ever.
We don't want to go into the mine shaft. Not necessarily
We don't
the
want to go
mountain.
inside any of the
we
mountain.
do
There
not
are
want-
monster babies in the mountain. This
Yeah.
entire mountain is a respawn area for them, I'm assuming. I do not want to go in there.
And again, it's going to take several weeks, we established, to carve out the mountain.
More like
So-
days.
No. You can only do 20 feet per scene,
No, per turn.
or per
It would
turn.
take several turns because it's a big,
Yeah.
heavy. It's a mountain.
Yeah, so... Anyway.
It even says in the description that that's only for small objects that it takes
Okay.
around.
Okay. So... Continuing up the mountain we go.
Unless we really want to turn around, but
This music is intimidating.
because it's like Everest.
We should all just get over our weird fears about being shapeshifted and go on the Witch King, and the Witch King flies really fast. We should go to the top of the mountain.
I will even leave my undead behind to do that plan. Against my better judgment.
So we should just do that.
You can always raise more
Yeah.
from the nearest graveyard.
Tansy's looking at Atris.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Do it against his will, now!
Tansy, how about you
Why?
pick Atreus up as he is?
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys! All right, is there an outcropping of the mountain, like a hill face or whatever that isn't full of caverns?
Yeah, there's various crevices and the like.
Like I
This
just mean
mountain's kinda
flat,
cracked in places.
solid rock, not cracked.
A sheer mountainside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use Shattering Hand to carve a sleeping nook into the side of the mountain
Oh my god.
with my sword, big enough for all of us. And then Tansy, with your awesome strength, you can just grab that boulder over there and put it in front. And then we will rest for a day, and tomorrow, at the rise of the dawn, the boulder will be moved aside and we will no longer be in the cave.
So you haven't been listening this entire time, right?
Pretty much the world.
I was thinking
I
about fighting.
specifically said, like, 100 times in the last 2 minutes that I do not want to go inside the mountain.
Well, we wouldn't be going inside the mountain, we'd be going inside a cave we made.
Which is inside the mountain.
That I just made.
Which is inside the mountain.
Yeah.
Well, technically it's on the
Pantheon.
mountain.
No, it's in the mountain.
We're not going in the mountain. We're going up.
I mean,
the
I don't
mountain.
even have to sleep, I can just stand guard the entire
Yeah,
time.
we're going up the mountain. Neither do I need to sleep, but we're just going up the mountain. Let's go. I just pick up Atris and start flying him up the mountain.
Whatever.
Yeah, wait, why don't you just turn into a giant bird that will all fly?
Turn into a goddamn eagle!
I can't turn into giant things yet, okay?
Can't you turn into something like horse-sized? Which is basically a giant eagle.
Yeah, but
Horse-sized.
that's horse-sized. You can't. I can't lift all of you.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
not
I can
Tansy
fly,
strong.
Tansy can fly,
Tansy
and
is
two people
Atreus.
can go on a horse.
You lift me, and the Witch King, just bump
Yeah,
down
I
the
just picked up Atris. Tansy can pick you up, and we're gonna fly up the mountain.
See that? You got a Pegasus mount thing.
Oh no, I'm still a sparrow with terrifying tentacles coming out my head.
How is he supposed to ride that?
I'm just holding him with my tentacles.
Tentacles. That's with like a bunch of. It's like more tentacles come out because he's like so scared of flying. He just like extra seatbelts.
It's
Wolf
terrifying.
packs to be a form of car.
Yeah. Just
Okay, so I
like
guess we
it's
pack up and go.
horrific. It's a little bird.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
So, are we going up?
Let's go up.
Interested in having a panic attack, PTSD. From
About-
He doesn't care about
Flying?
flying. He cares about being shapeshifted.
Oh.
The point
Yeah.
was.
I thought it
The
was
point
afraid of
was.
heights.
No, the point was. You can fly super fast. So if
Yeah.
we just fucking rode you, it'd be faster. But this one refuses to ride you.
You can shapeshift things. Shapeshift me into a bigger bird that we can all ride, and then I can fly really fast.
I can only miracle that, which doesn't last that long. Otherwise, that would.
Yeah.
Lame.
I could turn you into a thing,
When I get
but
to
not
a-
a magical animal.
when I
and
get to a
nothing
higher
natural is
level.
that big.
Razor Moose.
Yeah.
That doesn't fly.
Razor.
Not with that attitude.
Can't you just make an unnatural animal? No, yours
No.
is beasts. It
Yeah.
has to be natural.
Has to be real animals.
And then mine can do unnatural.
I mean, why don't you just fly up to the top of the mountain, sleep for a day, and then come back down and get me? I'll just sleep in the cave.
We're already doing
already carrying.
We're
you.
already flying. We're just spitballing what else we could do. while we
We're
fly.
already carrying you
We don't
as
care
we're
about the
discussing
sleeping
this.
right now. We cared about getting there fast.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
whatever.
what we cared about.
And I fly fast.
I still think you might want to rest before encountering the next challenge.
Well, I mean, hopefully there's a town there still,
Hopefully.
and they'll automatically love us because we're us. So
There'll be a
we'll rest
save
there.
point before any big fight, right?
Yeah, right? Exactly. Save point.
And then the king of the mountain.
The
Okay,
mountain itself
so-
turns out to be the juggernaut and smashes
do we
us.
find anything as we're flying up the mountain?
A lot of crevices. This mountain is cracked. Just near the top, there's just oil and sludge dripping down. That smog is thicker.
Can't we make us like an ice pillar? You have fucking sky.
I mean,
Well, how that
I mean, that's what happens as we keep traveling up.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's move
Eventually
away
we
from
just-
debates.
Yay!
We're gonna
Eventually, you breach that cloud,
sweet.
and the world around you is burning. You get a clear look of Ankelia from here, and the entire world is burning.
What do you mean?
It's on fire.
Well, for example, you'll go over towards Cantown, and where the entire plains once stood, is this massive facility spewing smoke, glowing with an unnatural aura.
What the crap? I think we just went through some night road. Or something.
The plains where you just were, it's just endless spider webs. You can actually see it from here. It's just swarming with things. Except for the capital. The capital is just this maelstrom of shadow. Further to the north, it just looks like the land has turned into flesh.
Ugh.
Infected flesh.
Okay.
Let's not go north ever.
Unless it's undead and I can control it.
And everything looks dead.
So we have people there and all our stuff.
That's something is clearly wrong. We're not perceiving the world correctly.
Yeah.
It can't be this way.
Maybe the fog is time travel.
Time fog.
You have like a truth seeing thing,
I
right?
stroke my beard.
Yeah, he has truth seeing.
Yeah, I can see through
So-
shape of things.
He can see through shape-shifting stuff, and he can see through illusions.
This is an illusion,
Okay.
Yeah.
possibly. But when you use that, the world looks as it is. It still looks like shit, but it's not apocalyptic.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay, so it is an illusion. So that's good.
well, I mean, assuming that Adina shares this information.
Oh, well.
I guess.
Like, seriously, though, do you tell us it's an illusion?
It had to be.
Yeah, see that. I don't think we've left on Kelly. I think it's something casting a spell on us to make us see things
Okay.
that aren't there.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
And before you is Hadiya. Crumbled ruin.
Not promising.
What does it look like?
Half the building appears to have been shattered by some great force. It appears to have been from inside, given the way the bricks and statues litter the mountaintop. It is still. There are no signs of life.
Do you see it the
So what's
same
the
way?
architecture like? Like, what kind of building is it?
It's
Typical monasteries? I guess.
yeah, like a well fortified monastery.
Okay.
The inside is colored brightly in like traditional Ankelia artwork.
And she
And-
sees it also still destroyed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
And the center of this force seems to be the central prayer room.
Okay.
I guess we'll
go.
approach the monastery.
Yeah.
Items not flying.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should find, like, the attic that's still intact and go for a nap.
Camp out here in front of the monastery before we go in, or
I'd rather be on top of the monastery, but yeah.
Find a high tower or something and just break in
Yeah.
a window.
Yeah.
okay. I guess we'll find the highest point in the monastery and camp out inside.
Okay, there's a tower that's still roughly intact. The inside of this area is coated with snow that's been blowing in steadily. Otherwise, this area appears desolate.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, 3 of us don't need to, or 2 of us don't need to sleep.
We
And one
rest
of us,
up.
barely needs to sleep. So
Well,
we'll
I'm-
guard and we'll rest up.
Yeah.
Basically, wait for Adina to sleep.
And me.
Oh, you guys sleep too?
Yeah.
You know, the sun needs to set.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's actually pretty good.
That's a good analogy. It's funny that only the chicks get to sleep once a week.
They're so dainty. They're their
Pause.
weaknesses to children.
And we're back.
Okay, so the night you spend here is still. The sound of wind howling outside. It's hideously cold up here.
I will.
Make a fire.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'll make a fire. I'll put my sword and shield next to it. I'll put my hood up with my black cloak and look like some sort of Dark Souls character at the fire waiting.
When
I
I'm
don't
not
go to
s-
bed.
When I'm not sleeping, I could probably make the weather around us a little nicer, so we're not getting blasted through the windows at least.
I'm gonna turn to like a big snake and like curl around the fire so I can be warm all of the fire.
Smart. Also not smart because now you're cold-blooded.
Yeah, but I'm right near the fire.
I'll just inject some warm blood into you.
Don't do that.
How's Muna faring?
Did she ever come back?
Yeah, she kind of fled during those battles because she's used to dealing with, undead.
Bandits.
And then she got attacked by earth elementals and saw those lion things. She's back though. She's just retired to another room in the dark.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with those garbage people.
She's like, I'll come with you, but I'm not.
With you.
Why am
Yeah.
I here? Why am I here? Okay. Rest up.
Okay.
Wake up.
So yeah, the night passes by. You guys don't do anything, and alright, it's the next morning. It's still very, very dark out. The world is still burning around you.
I don't like it.
This seems all about right.
What a strange illusion.
I will approach the cathedral.
Okay, that central area was a throne surrounded by smaller thrones in a semicircle, or in a full circle. Now it's a semicircle.
Oh no.
This would be where the bishops gathered for council, prayer. Not a single one of them can be seen.
No clothes either.
No.
Okay.
I'll take out that little potato pendant flute I have, and I will blow a shrill note for a long time loudly.
It echoes everywhere. You sense like air currents and stuff, right?
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
do.
I have the word of wind or skybound.
It whistles deep under that central throne.
Interesting.
I guess
Like it
I
echoes.
use my sunset to look around.
Use your sunsight to look around.
Yeah.
Okay, underneath the throne appears to be a long staircase leading down.
Is it like a lever on the chair or something? A switch?
Like a lazy boy switch.
Yeah.
I will slam my sword around the chair, cut around it, and move the chair out of the way.
You have to do that.
Or
I'm gonna
one day you're gonna
smash
do that and it's going to backfire.
Yeah, you cut through all the mechanisms,
It already did. Remember that front door to Daryl's house?
and it leads into a deep passage spiraling down.
Let us explore.
Let's go
Come on,
go
guys.
down.
Violence will never not be the answer for
Do you
these types of
see
situations.
with your eyes, Adina? Do you see anything else inside the cathedral, like
Do you have wizard eyes?
in any of the
You have
units
wizard
here,
eyes that let me see wizard things.
like
They're not as good
library
as sunset.
or any
Gives me,
bones
like,
or
a little
anything?
I don't know. Do I see anything of interest?
In the cathedral itself around you,
Yeah.
there's buildings and stuff. You know, a library. It's mostly been shattered. Winds have blown.
Do you see any
Books have
glass
blown to the wind.
cases?
No.
No saints.
I was just gonna say, I mean, this seems like the place where there would be a saint, but
That might be.
Why would they need a saint? They have a pope.
Again, like half this place has been blown to smithereens.
fair enough.
I'm poking around at that passage we just cut open.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go.
Downward we go.
Everyone was saying what they were doing. I'm saying what I was doing. I wasn't trying to pressure you guys into following me. I was just telling you what I was
Super
doing.
pressure. Let's go. We have to go because Atreus this guy.
He's left the screen.
It's dragging us with him.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. We'll get a game over if the hedge touches us.
You can't live without your party.
And at the bottom of this staircase is a platform. It's made of a weird material that you've never seen an Ankelian building built with before. Vaguely magical. It looks. I guess you'd compare it to some things in Andarasha, since you've likely been there. Pre-shattering technology.
Oh.
And
Come
Yeah.
on, tech.
there is a central dial in the center with a gemstone, kind of a button.
Well,
I thought it was
You can try.
Oh no.
IH just raises his hand and just hits it.
Doesn't react to you.
okay, I try it with my Tech abilities plus noble lineage.
The fucker Ankelian.
Yes.
people called
Camites?
Camites. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, your Theotech shit didn't do anything. You're Camite.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. I was mixing up that word with a different one, and I was like, I don't think that's what the people in Ankali are called.
Yeah, the
You know what
platform
word I mean.
shifts and starts to sink down deep into this dark tunnel. As you go down, there's panels along the walls around you that light up with this weird wow sound.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
boy.
far more technology than any of you have ever seen. This is
Something.
it's fun.
Do cousins live down here?
I don't think so.
Can't you guys feel it?
Doesn't-
Something exciting's going to happen.
It doesn't seem like one of my brethren's burrows.
It's pretty high tech, though. You guys are the only guys that have the cool stuff.
Not
Yeah.
only them. Negos had some interesting things.
Well, I mean, obviously, we're here now, and he did.
Eventually, the lights give way to glass panels around you, and you're in a dark, enormous chasm surrounded by machinery, slowly churning, turning, like nothing you've ever seen before. It's an enormous underground facility, essentially.
What does this do? I look to Adina.
Is it
and
like
the
any
Witch
light
King.
coming from anything?
I can light it up.
Flashes in the distance.
Yeah, before you do that, that's what I'm asking about.
Yeah, flashes in the distance like hammers pounding, sparks.
Is there like molten metal pouring?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, okay.
Looks like there's like furnaces that are opening and closing as though they used to pour something.
It just has his hands on the glass and is pressing his face to look out. Like the workshop of Vulcan himself!
As you pass down, there's a corridor that seems to connect to your tunnel, and that slides open, and a woman is deposited into the platform that you're on.
Interesting choice of words.
Right?
Everyone gets one. Here is your waifu.
This woman is doll-like, pale. Her eyes are covered by a black veil, and she is wearing a exceedingly intricate dress, lit up by what you guys, out of character, you would know as like LED-style lights
Huh.
in a blue color.
Is she like awake?
She lifts her head.
Mountain elves.
Hello.
Do I feel like blood flowing through her veins? Or
No.
Do you feel any undead?
Hello.
Hi.
I am Alice, your automated guide.
Oh,
Welcome to Facility 6.
What is this place? Besides Facility 6.
and when you answer that question, Atris raises his hand. Explain it like you would. And he kind of motions everyone as if you were talking to a child.
Facility 6 is data corruption. 5%, 20%, 50%, 95% corruption. I am sorry, that data is not available right now. Please contact a engineer.
Could you simplify that answer as if you were speaking to someone who was kicked in the head by a mule when they were young?
My programming is corrupted. That means damaged. Programming is my function. Please contact a theotechnician.
All right, maybe just one level lower.
Okay. She doesn't have your answer. Is there anyone else in the facility?
Facility has been empty for 10. Sorry, data not available right now.
Can you fix her?
I'm sure that she gets her memory here or somewhere else.
But she said to contact
I mean, she's not going to
the
remember
theotechnician.
things in dreams, so you don't have to worry about grabbing her memories from her dreams.
Yeah. Finally, the platform reaches the end, and it opens up on all sides into a very round room. Posters on the wall, lush red seats. This looks like a waiting room.
Is there a vending machine?
Actually, yes.
Which just approaches it, instinctively knowing that food is there.
The lights on the side are
Take some
flickering,
coins.
and the inside appears to be filled with various sweets. Another one is full of freeze-dried food.
Do we have money that'll fit this machine?
Oh,
We have a
We can
fist.
size it.
Yeah, just shapeshift the money until it fits.
Field tech override.
This weapon cabinet, or this storage cabinet, appears to have runes on it. Perhaps they tell a story.
God damn it! I wish I had.
Like a museum display.
I wish I had a goddamn quarter.
they're advertising the newest energy drink.
Perhaps these are on display
weapon
to
cover?
warn future generations of the folly of man.
Oh no.
You can read the language. You know it says the price.
They're really old. This is old shit.
Yeah, this isn't something any of you would recognize.
He hasn't been exposed
It's
to
pretty
ancient
shattering.
Camite fucking...
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Assface here would know, but I haven't read his language.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
you know that this is advertising energy drinks.
Okay.
I'm
Those
surprised
things
that. Hey, we should buy those. They probably increase our stamina. I'm surprised that you didn't try to steal that lady's dress because you seem to have a habit of stealing ladies' dresses.
You do it one time.
And she has a really nice dress that like glows and
Like
stuff.
off of her though.
Yeah,
like
she's not
a Lolita
dead.
She's not
princess
a
type
person.
thing.
She's not even a person. She's like a robot.
Still.
Just a puppet.
I don't know what that word means,
That
but it
wasn't a
sounds like the
character.
modern word for slave.
What else is around?
There are corridors leading off to different areas. This whole facility seems to be like hanging in the air, held up by beams.
I don't know if they have any maps of the facility maybe here.
Yeah, we'll just tap our Sheikah slate to it.
Looks like there was a map on the wall, and someone ripped it, like shattered the case it was in, and took it.
God damn it.
Smart.
That's what we would have done.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna leave the vending machine of a few energy drinks.
Don't give it
Be
any
careful.
interest. He has enough energy.
If you open it, it might unleash a curse on us.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh no, metal cylinders. Why did
Starts,
you want those?
like the price table starts like lighting up, and there's like an exclamation mark on it when you break into it. It's like beep, beep, beep.
Well, some of it looks like it's been dried out, so it might have been preserved and put in there. Like those cylinders are clearly Coptic jars.
I just take one and I open it. It's like a drink.
He's like, what?
I drink it all. What is it?
Blood cherry energy drink.
Oh, I see. I start grabbing cans and putting my thumb through the top because I'm strong and start drinking.
Oh, you should
Oh,
drink.
that's a bad
This could
idea.
go bad. I put a few in my like just pockets and stuff, but
Ellis kind of turns around at you. Experts agree that overconsumption of energy drinks can result in heart damage, brain tumors, high blood pressure, sterility.
Really?
So wait, you have that information, but nothing. You have the energy drink information. That's
I don't
the
think
5%.
any of those things. I think all those things are positive. High blood pressure means you move faster.
No, that's not.
Heart
I'm a
damage
doctor.
is just sad because you get broken up with. And sterility, I went to Death's Domain. I've been sterile for years.
I'm a doctor.
So I'm in the guys. I open up my flask and I start pouring the drink into the flask.
this is
Where
gonna
there's
be
vodka.
Blood
Oh
cherry.
no.
Why is it called blood cherry?
That's the thing that exists.
Yeah, blood cherry. It's awesome.
Okay.
I'm a doctor.
I start
can tell
chugging
you,
these Four Lokos.
all those things that she just said are very, very bad.
They taste super
She also
artificial.
said brain tumors.
I don't know what a tumor is.
It's
It sounds like that.
it's like a rock in your body where it's not supposed to be killing you.
Like how a dragon grows a fire pearl in its brain to make it more greedy.
I just like look around the room for help. Like, is that true? Is that a metaphor people can make?
It's a lost cause.
just.
But I will
let
drink
him-
this vending machine.
Yeah. Just let him enjoy this.
Just like Homer with a 6-pack.
This is gonna be like.
Well, you guys have to figure out what you're doing. So this is me in the background. And I'm eating.
Yeah. That's fair. You won't
This
die
sugar
from
tastes
this.
different. Because it's time for just corn syrup.
So we're gonna have the Flash on our hands in a minute.
Yeah, you're gonna get really sick.
Steal
I
fry.
swear we would have had.
You do have endurance, so you can probably endurance your way.
Oh,
through
I'm
it.
fine.
All right.
This tastes like smoking. This tastes like smoking fields.
I guess I asked the guide around to like, what does each corridor lead to?
Oh, for our literary guests, here. She kind of points up. There are actually signs on the wall, but obviously you couldn't read it because only he can.
For illiterate guests.
But yeah, there's one that has like a little home symbol on it. One that's like a woman in a dress and a man. Washrooms.
Oh. I was like, a clothing shop?
I'll throw those blood cherry drinks to Muna. It's blood!
This doesn't smell like blood. I mean, I've had a sugar sickness person before, and this doesn't even taste like that.
She's like, I can make a much bloodier drink.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start going towards the library then. There, because you said there was one that was a library.
Home.
No?
No,
A home.
A
So
lavatory.
you said for those literary people.
No, for the illiterate, use the
Oh.
symbols.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
There are labels. Jared.
I actually
translate.
thought that meant clothing shop, so that's hilarious.
literacy is at 99% throughout the world. Congrats on being the 1%.
Why is this robot programmed to be a salty fish?
I'm pretty sure your numbers are wrong.
Adjusting.
She's like, I'm not adjusting your scenario yet.
Okay, Jared, read us those signs.
Okay, I'll read out what all the signs say.
Yeah, one is for civilian quarters, washrooms,
Yep.
workstations, locker rooms, the foundry.
I think we should go to the foundry. Guess we can
Or civilians' quarters or locker
Or
room.
production line, that's what it's called, not a foundry.
production line.
I would like to see what they're producing. What are they? I asked the AI. What are they producing?
Data not found.
I kind of figured.
Please contact an engineer.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
My chest feels really light and fluttery.
You're gonna die. That's called a heart attack. You're having one.
The left half of my body is going numb.
You should sit
Your
down.
heart's attacking you. Tear it with your chest.
9 iron walls.
He like his arm starts going numb and he can't hold the drink and he's like, oh wait. Yeah, switch hands.
This arm is numb. Takes out a syringe, injects heroin into it. Okay, it's good now, guys.
It's now it's really okay.
So, production facility,
I guess. Yeah, and then the
quarters.
quarters after.
Yeah.
Okay, leads you to a thick door, and it is a decontamination room, which it says.
Yeah.
So. And that slides open with a touch of the panel.
Okay. We go in and get decontaminated.
Okay.
What is this
Take a
room?
bunch of damage, but you
Yeah,
go there
the
'cause
room
you guys are
seals,
idiots.
and you're all gonna want to roll for
Hardiness.
Evasion, spirit, hardiness.
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 What's happening, guys?
Decontamination.
Decontamination
is supposed to be good.
Yeah, the spray that's pouring out of these shower
Nozzles?
heads is suffocating and
It's like smoke.
acidic.
Just not fun.
Cliff, we wanting to roll over?
Yes.
Oh, I failed.
Oh, I failed.
I commit for a day to win.
Wait. Is this
Wait.
10 minus 4 or do we already take the minus 4 off? I always
It's the
forget.
minus 4 after you to the roll.
Oh, okay. In that case, I passed by 1.
Nice.
So I rolled a 15.
Nice.
So none of you failed, or
I failed, but I want to
Three of
see
us
what the
failed.
negative repercussions are before I decide to spend effort.
Yeah, I also failed.
Yeah.
okay, you feel this stuff like pushing into your pores and down your throat and just clogging up everything, and it starts burning.
Ugh.
This was originally supposed to be decontamination. It's just
It went bad.
it went
Been
bad.
contaminated.
Yeah. So it's like acid.
How much damage is it going to do to me?
1d10, not straight, but
Roll it.
Yeah, go ahead for me as well.
Yeah.
okay. So for the 3 of you. That is not what I meant to roll. Right.
That's an interesting sound.
Oh, that's right.
2, 4, 2.
4. Well, only 3.
Yeah, and finally, the other door opens. And Alice is there on the other side.
Ah, that sucked.
Hello, Alice.
Nerves during your first decontamination cycle can be overactive. Please have these anti-anxiety meds if you... Wow, I really fucked that word up. Anti-anxiety meds if you feel nervous.
How many are there?
There's 5.
What do you mean, like 5 pills, 5 cups, 5
pills
bottles?
in little cups.
Oh.
With little seltzer waters.
You gonna take all 5?
Guys, I'm feeling really anxious and sweaty. Short breath. My skin's feeling a little burny. I'm just gonna take all these.
Well,
Let's continue.
I open up one of those energy drinks I mix with vodka.
Oh my
Regretting traveling with you people.
Yeah, Muna's not looking too good from that, and she's like, I'm gonna sit down for a bit.
okay.
You guys want to go on without me?
Should we patch you up?
We should keep her
I-
with us.
Please
It's,
don't.
Well, I have the word of death, so
Do you have healing for that, or?
I don't think there is healing for that. I
How does
don't
that
think
work?
that's how death works.
Okay, so in D&D, positive energy hurts undead, but you could easily say that his word of health and death could let him do like universal repair magic, basically.
Because she took 4 damage from that.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Hey, she's a vampire.
Yeah, she'll regenerate over time. It's
Yeah,
just,
or she could just drink my blood because it is feeling really thick and heavy right now. I think there's too much blood in my body.
I need
I
this.
think you've been drinking a lot of. Okay. Could you look away? This is very.
I was gonna say, this seems a little bit...
Oh, it's like getting leeches.
Wow.
That's hurt.
No.
You know what? You know what? I don't want your.
No, when your blood's getting too much in your system, you get leeches to get rid of it so you don't, pop.
I wouldn't drink.
Tansy
this blood.
looks like, oh my god, Atris.
I
The look
gotta-
on Muna's face is amazing.
I don't feel so good, guys.
Maybe sit down with Muna.
For fuck's sakes, wow.
Stop smoking.
It calms my nerves.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so the room you're in has smocks, goggles hanging up on the wall, thick gloves.
I'll take some goggles.
Okay.
I guess we'll put this shit on.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's like for a reason. So
Yeah. That's fair.
The first room you would enter appears to be a boxing room.
Ooh, we got the boxing.
There's conveyor belts that are still moving, but nothing is coming out of them. And at the end of each one are little screws and drill bits.
Ooh. That's nice.
Yeah, varying sorts. There's like boxes all stacked up that have gone quite moldy. Packing peanuts. They were for storing these.
Screws and stuff. Bits and bobs.
There's assembly lines. There's a productivity sign up there that's flickering, and they're way in the red, like centuries in the red.
Last accident in 99999.
It's not been 1,000 years, guys.
congratulations.
There's like large screens up above that are showing like beautiful skies and plains and the Ankalian countryside centuries ago, pre-shattering.
Wow, actually, wow.
Full of these beautiful Sailor Moon crystal cities and the like.
Ooh.
This place is crazy.
You, of course, would recognize
Yeah.
Yared because this is pre-shattering technology and pre-shattering cities. So
Yep.
this was home.
Nostalgia. Okay, let's move on.
Alice strolls along with you, and she's like gesturing at things that it seems like she should be talking, but she keeps erroring out. That's so weird.
And to your left, you'll see error.
Ah, what a beautiful error.
Next room is large buckets full of stagnant water. At the bottom are a bunch more of those screws, and just various little tool bits that have been soaking in there to cool down for centuries.
Okay.
And yeah, just continue on. This is just a production cycle of Nothing's running anymore. Like all the machinery is running, but there's no metal coming in. There's
Okay.
and at the end is where the ores would have been if there was any coming in from the surface.
Yeah.
But
What's powering this all these years later?
Well, probably the same thing that powers the burrows.
Yeah, we should find.
crystals.
I'll ask.
those crystals were like emergency power things
Yeah,
for.
Alice.
Alice. Yeah, I'll ask Alice. Where's the power source for this facility?
That is top tier information. I apologize, but your security clearance level is not high enough.
Why does nobody have
Um,
armplace?
Are there any
Ask
pictures
the
of like
information
workers
stuff.
around or something?
No, not really.
No?
This was just a.
Okay, we should go. I have an idea. Let's go to the
For the
lockers and the civilian, or not civilian, but the workers area. If we can find a picture, I can get security clearance.
If that's how it works.
If that's how it works.
How about some foreman facility?
I thought you meant like an ID badge.
Or or an ID badge. But even if it's not how it works, if I shapeshift into that form, I know what that person would know because I have Knack of the Borrowed Shape.
Okay.
Oh
so-
shit, that's actually really convenient.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all.
But you would know
but
for
that-
impersonating them to Alice. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can either find badges or we can.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
mean like you would know like secret passcodes and
No, no,
stuff?
no.
No.
Knack of the Borrowed Shape
needed
gives the
them in
information you need
conversation?
to impersonate to another person. So it's not like
It's not like I know the secret passcodes, but it's just
Yeah,
I
but
know
what if-
like
he would have to know about the secret to know that he would need to
What
use
if
the
there was
secret
like,
passcode.
Yeah.
what if the two people had like a passphrase where they always said the same thing to each other to make sure it was actually them?
then I
Would
do
you
know,
know
that.
that
I do
thing?
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a
So,
really good power.
Yeah.
In order to head back to the central facility, you have to go through that airlock again.
Break it.
I'm gonna break it.
Break it. Break
I'm gonna
both
like.
doors.
Yeah.
Do we really need to break it?
How about
Did it really hurt anybody that
how
bad?
about we weld the nozzles so that they're shut?
And then they overflow and burst
Explode
and,
with
yeah.
acid everywhere in our faces.
Let's-
Then
like,
we have
let's be
acid
honest
and
here.
explosions.
Other than Luna, or Muna,
Just
sorry.
bend the one door
Who took-
open and then yank the second door open.
Too much. Like, did anyone actually feel that?
I took 2. You took 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's
What?
just go through.
I'm not going through that again.
It's not healthy to expose ourselves to that unnecessarily.
And then like some
I'm a doctor. You have to listen.
Why do you want to not break it?
Cause
What, the decontamination shower?
yeah, why break it?
Why not break it?
Cause
Okay.
what if that breaks more things in this facility, and what
How
if we want to
about-
come back here?
How about we go to the door, the wall next to it? We open the hole and I'll put it back up. and we
That's not how anything works. Because here's the decontamination room, and if we open the hole next to it, we're gonna rip through all the mechanisms that power the decontamination room.
A little bit further down when there's a blank wall.
Okay, we
All
can
of
just
these
destroy
walls
the walls
in our
and
house
I
here
just walk
have
over.
things
If we're,
in them.
I just shattered
Yes,
the door
and I
to the
can put them back
decontamination
up with
room.
fire.
We'll just do that.
Again, I have the burning and the unburning powers, so
So, did you just shatter through everything?
I just shattered the doors to the decontamination room.
Okay, those showers start just pouring out, and the entire corridor starts flashing red.
Oh, fuck.
Please
This is-
evacuate this area.
We should have broken
Quarantine,
guys.
man.
Why did nobody listen to?
Quarantine procedures will start in 10, 9, 8.
Oh,
Let's
I
go.
hope it's not the fire.
And-
I will turn Muna into a little mouse.
She's gonna resist the hell out of that, because what the hell?
Okay.
She's just
You're
gonna
turning
cover
into
her
a
mouth
mouse?
and start running
Ooh.
forward.
Can you
Yeah.
turn into a mouse?
Yaret, envelop
She can
her.
turn into a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, bats can't fit in my
She
mouth.
can turn into a rat.
Rats can't fit in my mouth. Maybe 10.
You can
No,
stick
you
in his
fit,
mouth.
yeah, you fit in my mouth, and then we'll just go
Oh yeah, I can
through
change my
the.
mouth.
And
Yeah,
then we'll
she
get
trusts
burned.
you, glassy-eyed, strange man who talks about 5-year-olds.
What?
And breaks decontamination
How about your
rooms.
youngest child?
I was the one who didn't want to.
Like, you're the one who did break it.
It's even more damning that you're the one who didn't want to do something, and yet it still came out the worst way possible.
Alright, I guess we just run through.
Yeah,
then.
we run
Yeah,
through
we'll
and
just run.
smash
If you
through.
run, it's fine. It doesn't cling to you or anything.
Okay.
Just- And as soon as you make it into that main corridor, the hallway, like, the central area inflates like a balloon and locks that off.
That's fine. We can pop that way. Is it solid now? What is it?
It fills with a foam, it sounds like. You can hear it inside. It forms into like a gel so that it can't be.
Yeah, so it's probably solid now, basically.
We'll figure it out when we need to.
Whatever. I'm sure you can fire through it anyways.
Yeah.
Hope it's not flammable. That would really suck.
No, his
Not for
fire
me.
is controlled.
Hmm.
Remember when he burned through the forest?
Yeah.
Well, if it explodes, then it will still explode.
Oh, yeah. If it's like compressed or something.
I'll put another hole next to it.
We're just talking about why that wouldn't work.
You know, honestly, it was liquid, so I could have just made it move around
You
us.
son of a bitch.
But no! We had to break down
Why
the
did
door!
you say that?
Should have said that before we broke the door.
Professor
I'm like trying to
Hindsight?
think of how I can use my wind powers to like blow it up, and I'm like, there's no open
Yard's
windows.
just
It's
like,
not gonna
you guys
work.
are all stupid, and just walks away.
Put
We're
H in it,
stupid.
make
You should
him
have
bend.
just done it, because that's what a hero does. They
I'm
just
not
do
a-
the thing.
Witch King, when have I ever been a hero?
Start trying. You're a god now.
Gods don't need to be heroes.
God of disappointment.
Oh.
Okay.
God of not getting shit done when it needs to be done.
Living quarters.
Yeah.
God of
Or
ignoring
lockers
his
first.
powers.
Oh, yeah.
Lockers first.
So you have to head off to the lockers then?
Yeah.
Okay. The locker room is actually past a pair of bathrooms that are kept pristine from the looks of it.
I mean, no one's been there to dirty them for a long time anyways, so.
Yeah, exactly. And past that are two locker rooms, one for women, one for men.
Let's go in.
Alright, you guys go check out the guys' room. I'm gonna check out the women's locker room.
I wanted to see if there would be like a force field so you couldn't enter.
Wait, do you go into the women's room?
Yes.
The alarm starts blaring, and Alice is behind you.
Wait, what happened behind me?
Alice is behind
Oh.
you, she's like, you
perv.
tut visitor. It seems to have entered the wrong bathroom.
You don't know!
Did you just assume?
You just assume my gender?
Scanners indicate.
Oh,
no.
I am not.
Oh,
This
we're
is a
going to a
Kelly.
dangerous place.
And there goes all our viewers.
Yeah, right?
This is a calendar though, so I mean like.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that there's only,
Let's end it.
also the 1900s.
If you feel uncomfortable, please visit our unisex bathroom.
Oh, wow, no, they are very accommodating.
That's nice.
A wall into a little water closet opens.
Shame
Is the
bell.
unisex one another one of those acid showers?
Oh no!
Well,
And Kalia, no!
well, this is Kama. Kama will probably be fine with this.
Okay, I didn't give a fuck about anything.
Jesus Christ, that word is too close.
All right, we're saying Kamites because that's the name of the ancient Ankalian people, the Kamite Idio tribes. Nicole probably is hearing us saying Catamite.
Yeah.
Google it at work. Anyway, moving on.
The locker rooms look like they've been rifled through. Like, not too recently, but someone's gone through these and taken things. There's employee hand guides, handbooks, and stuff like that. Well, they're like visitor entry ones from the looks of it.
Well, those probably should have a map and description of it.
Yeah, there's a small map of the visitable quarters for, you know. Yeah, it appears that the factory area you went through is like the ones that visitors are allowed to see production.
That makes sense.
Yeah, living quarters are for visitors and like visiting family members and the like.
Is there any
ID
like are
cards.
the locker any ID cards or anything like that?
No, actually.
Are the lockers labeled like, you know, foreman or
No, there's probably visitors'
Yeah.
lockers.
Yeah, these aren't employee
Oh,
lockers.
these aren't employee lockers. Does the map doesn't show where employee lockers are?
They appear to be levels down.
Okay.
You guys can. Oh, okay. Now.
Okay, so I'll ask Alice, how do we get down to the employees area?
The employees area requires a level 1 access card.
Okay.
Where can you apply for this access card?
Please apply online at... And then she spouts a bunch of gibberish, like staticky gibberish for a website that no longer exists.
What's online?
Data not found.
On the rope?
Anything other than
I'm just picturing that old lady on a Segway that's like, come with me on an adventure through the internet.
Okay.
It is a series of tubes.
I am the guide.
So what else do we have around here? The toilets and...
The visitors' living quarters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go rummaging through the visitors' living quarters, seeing if there's specifically any ID cards or any pictures of people that look like pictures of people in work uniforms, so they're obviously workers.
Employee of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get there, it is a large airlock, and there is like this weird viscous ooze dripping out from around the seams.
Oh.
Oh.
That doesn't look right.
Wait, what? What is your... Why? What?
Like the visitors or the housing area, there's a
Oh,
door, and the
okay.
door has just ooze dripping out from the edges of it.
I
Okay.
see through it. What do I see?
This is all
it's
kind of
magic.
magical material, actually, so...
Okay.
Can
Open the door.
I knock on it, see with a... check whether there's something behind it or is it all liquid there.
It all sounds solid on the inside. Alice kind of cocks her head up and she's like, please wait. Living quarters appear to contain a unknown contaminant.
Is the stuff leaking out like the oil from the creatures?
No, this is solid. Smells sterile.
Then I guess we can try examining it, see between my Teotech, your wizard eyes, and your pre-shadowing knowledge to figure out this maybe.
Set up our little chemistry set.
There is a little like hollow phone set on the side of the. You'd recognize this, of course.
Yeah.
Again,
yeah, pre-shattering.
yeah, it appears to be for contacting people staying at the quarters.
Oh.
I'll see if it's working.
I think between the two of you, with your understanding and your theotechnician
Yeah.
skills, you could probably make a call, like an outward call
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
inside.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the screen lights up, and there are people. They are frozen, just there in the liquid. People doing various things, sitting. They don't appear to be wearing pre-shattering clothing at all. These appear to be Ankalian people.
Yeah. Can you sense the dead?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah, there's no dead.
Like,
Oh.
they're not dead?
Nope.
Wow.
Like, dead or undead kind of thing?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure.
Can you
So, like,
sense
at least see
living
how-
things?
Can I sense any like blood flowing through their veins? Or?
No.
So they've been
They're suspended.
Yeah, suspended.
It's pretty great that we can use our powers to determine that without even stepping foot in the room.
It's pretty awesome.
I guess can I ask Alice what is this liquid?
Unknown contaminant.
Yeah.
What if I, like, gather a bunch of it and cover my whole hand in it? Well, like,
Then it's gross.
if my hand doesn't like
Your hands are
freeze in
still
time.
numb, actually.
Huh.
Hey, just eat it.
Can I, like, not move my hand anymore? Like, is it
You can move
frozen?
it, but it feels slow, like you're kind of plunging it through molasses.
Weird. Okay, I clean up my hand.
I take a bit of it and try to set it on fire, see whether it explodes or...
melts.
Okay.
Take an energy drink can, fill it. Atris, drink this.
Oh my god. If I have an idea,
I guess we
should be able to get into the workers area because they had barrels full of water, like large barrels,
Yeah.
right? Like huge barrels, or how big of?
No, just troughs full
Okay.
of really stagnant water.
Still, the troughs. Like, could I submerge myself inside trough?
You could probably go to the
If you lay
toilet.
down, yeah.
Okay. So if I go into a body of water that I could submerge myself in, I can go to any other body of water within a mile.
Okay.
So I can get to the like employees only area, get an access card from there hopefully, come back, and then bring us all down.
Yeah, it's got to be another like cooling tank if there's another fountain, right?
Yeah.
Can you control this liquid and move it away?
It's not a liquid.
It's not
Well,
like
It's like a solidus.
yeah. It's
Nice.
like a
Stay.
goo.
Yeah.
Like a,
Okay.
It's like a, yeah.
so
I assume it's like gelatinous, so it's not quite
Is it-
liquid, not
or-
quite
yeah.
solid.
yeah.
Like silica. Some shit.
Should we try busting it open?
Yeah. I just have flashbacks to like the acid shower.
Well,
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna try my idea. People
I think
are
that's
okay
a good
with that?
idea.
So I'm gonna go into one of the bathrooms or
how
something.
do you go through the foam contaminant sealant?
What do you mean? How do I go through?
Because you wanted to go to the production facility.
No, he
The
wanted to go to the water in the bathroom.
No, I can go to the water in the bathroom and just
Oh,
fill up
okay.
a tub and
Just lay in it,
Just
and then
lay
you
in
can
it.
transport
and then-
any other water within
Okay,
the
Yeah.
because you're thinking about the troughs in the production
Yes, but
facility.
I'm saying they probably have similar troughs in the workers area.
Yes, but in order to get the,
Yeah,
you need to
he
submerge
doesn't-
yourself.
Yes.
So you need to go to the production facility.
No, you just said
I
bathtub.
can go to the
He-
bathroom.
Okay,
You can go to a
because Elliot
bathroom.
was talking about production facility. Okay.
He just wanted to make sure he'd be able to get back through the trough. That there'd be like enough water basically to get back. Or it'd be big enough or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that and try and find. I mean, if there is a full tub in the workers' barracks or
Bare ass.
Barracks.
Barracks are sealed off
Yeah.
because you set off the and broke the decontamination. So you're not going to want to go in.
yeah,
So he goes to the
I
bathroom,
can go-
fills up a tub.
and then I can go to.
Get on the
Those are
toilet.
toilets, not bathtubs.
Oh, there's no bathtubs. Then I'll
Isn't there
take
wait,
like a
no,
table or something, and I'm just gonna. They probably have showers because they. I mean, it's a change room.
Not
and-
Or
Ones
is
that
it
see
the toilet?
No,
we probably
but-
could take
Just
a
make
pipe.
yourself small, get in the toilet, and flush yourself down. Alright?
Okay.
Problem solved.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, no. If I can, all I have to do is be
Just
able to
turn,
submerge
you turn
myself.
yourself
So,
into
yeah.
a cat. Cats with this
I'll
toilet.
turn myself into a mouse.
Don't look
sit
at
in the
me.
toilet and pop out somewhere at like the employees only toilet areas.
Okay.
Because it doesn't even need to be connected. to
It's
water.
the only way to travel. I go in the stall after him. I'm gonna use this.
I don't actually go through the toilet like the pipe.
No, but he wants to
I know.
leave a turn, so when he come back,
I'm not gonna go back through that one.
I mean,
I don't
worked.
trust you.
Well,
Okay, so the second level, there is absolutely no water whatsoever. The third level, however, there is a singular body of water.
Okay. I guess I enter into that.
nuclear reactor.
Okay, when you appear, you are in a flooded bathroom.
Okay.
Good.
I mean, completely flooded from top to ceiling.
Okay. Interesting.
Good thing you don't need to breathe.
Yeah. So I will swim around and try and find a key card in the locker area because I assume the bathroom's close to the lockers.
Well, first you need to get out of the bathroom that's flooded.
What's it like?
Good.
I assume if I open the door, it's
The door is sealed, it seems.
oh,
Likely to contain this
what?
water.
That's fair. Yeah.
Wait, dude, you've got knife. You can go into one shadow and emerge the other shadow.
Yeah, I have to miracle that then. No, and I don't think I can do that. Can I do it with that knight?
Knight has one. You go into shadow and you make a shadow.
Fly along.
Roll of shadows.
Yeah, then I'll just use that. So I'll Miracle Knight to go through shadows
Okay, to get where?
to get to a locker room or something.
Employee locker room.
Yeah, employee locker room.
Or emerge at the nearest shadow to the employee locker room.
Yeah.
So like yourself in the locker.
Okay.
You're stuck inside.
And then I'm gonna try and look around for a
Badges.
badges. Yeah.
There's something in here in the darkness, slumped on one of the benches.
I can see in the dark. So what?
Okay, there's a person in a hazard suit
Oh,
holding a magnetic gun.
is he alive?
Slash.
You don't sense anything in him.
Okay.
Could be undead though. You don't know.
I'm gonna like not be in his line of sight and just be like, hello, and see if he moves or does anything.
He lifts his head,
Uh-oh.
swivels it towards you, and clambers up, making weird creaking sounds. And he levels his gun at you.
It's a clicker.
I wasn't in his line of sight, so he couldn't see me.
Yeah,
he
he looked
turned
at you.
around
Yeah,
to where
I
you
guess.
talked
He heard your
from.
voice.
Yeah. Okay. Hi.
That's. He's saying hello with a gun.
Like,
There's more whirring, some vague sounds, like, they don't sound human at all. It's like crackling. And then it loads the gun.
okay. Does he have a key card on him or something? Like on his hazmat suit, like a little ID card or
He has nothing on him.
nothing
at all.
on him? I don't really want to kill this guy. Like, poor guy. I mean, the Witch
Probably
King can just
construct.
bring him back. So
He's
I
not.
don't think
Unless
he's
he's
dead.
undead.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's.
You
alive.
can bring
Yeah.
back undead.
no. Okay. Well, I'll attack him, I guess.
Okay.
And I totally fail. That's sad. That's depressing.
Hang on a second here.
I think what really fails is dice rollers.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I'm sorry. Make your own.
Okay. Done. What?
I would have laughed so hard if you rolled a 1.
I didn't. I rolled a 14.
That's
Second.
pretty good.
So yeah, you miss, and this thing clatters to its feet. Or clatters to the side, rather, and levels that weapon. And it is going to shoot at you.
Okay.
What's your AC again?
1.
How does that?
Hits for...
And then. So it's like.
Only does 1 damage, so it grazes you as
Okay.
it shoots a clip of metal into the locker behind you, denting it open.
Stop it.
Okay. I guess I'll attack it again, and that's a hit. And I'm assuming it's a lesser foe?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I should have done my fairy last time too. But I'll hit it for 5 damage this time.
Okay, it flies back and shatters into pieces.
Okay.
As it kind of like, it's you hear it shattering, and then the suit starts to swell up, and metal shrapnel bursts forth.
Oh, delightful.
Oh fucking hell.
Not weaponized, but
Yeah.
like,
Just.
yeah. This thing was a construct.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he a fucking like guard robot like the other places we had, or is he just a robot who happens to be here?
He doesn't look like a guard, but he has a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, this thing doesn't look remotely like animate, like human inside.
Interesting. I'm gonna loot the lockers, trying to find a few key cards.
Okay, you find a level 1 key card.
Okay.
Level 1's the crappiest
And
level?
I'm on.
Yeah, that gets you down to the employee level.
I'm on level 3, right? You said.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing else in here.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
there's like personal effects, and actually in one corner there is a body,
Oh.
partially mummified, at least 3 years old, and they look like they have a crater in their chest from where they were shot to death.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the skull, and I'll use my shadow powers to walk through the shadows to get back to these guys,
Okay.
keeping the key card and the skull. And did I see any pictures of people from down here?
Will the card have it?
I mean, I don't need because it'd be better to have multiple people with clearance than just me having clearance.
Yeah, these security cards don't have like people's faces on them, and you saw like photos stuck on the lockers, but like family members and
Yeah,
stuff.
I figured
it's,
as
it's
much.
like I keep a photo of myself in my
Yeah,
locker.
no. But I meant like, like
Majestic.
I meant like employee of the month or something, or like
Doesn't matter if you're
here's
in a
the
hazmat
team.
Not from the looks of it, no.
Yeah.
If you're in a hazmat suit, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but she won't give us access, and if I have
But if you're in a hazmat suit and you have a key card, it doesn't matter what you look like because you're in a hazmat suit, so she can't
yeah,
see.
that's fine, but if I transform into them, I know more things, so I
right,
can get
right.
more access.
I should add she's a guide and she's missing most of her memories,
Yes.
so
Yes, but okay, yeah. So I'll use walk through shadows to get back to the group here, and then I'll be like, well, I got one key card.
Can you transform to Alice and know what she knows?
No. And I'll pass the skull to the Witch King, and I'll be like, Witch King, you might find this interesting.
Okay. I will do my weird CSI thing.
Necromantic.
To be or not to be, as I see this skull's death.
So this one was a nun, and she was holding her holy symbol in one hand, and she was holding something else in her arm. You can't quite see because it's in a box. And she is praying to the Creator for strength, that she can complete her holy mission.
I have a question.
What's that?
How does he see this, from the victim's eyes, or?
Yeah.
Damn, you can't tell if she has Calais eyes that way.
Yeah. Well, unless she happens to look at like
A reflective surface.
reflective surface at some point during her
Right.
death.
Yeah.
Oh no, Amir just happens to.
She looks behind her, and there are two other nuns who had maces. These women did not look like they were combat oriented at all.
They should not have been
Yeah,
here.
her fingers are like frostburnt and just cut up. She's missing a finger.
Shit.
And she ducks into the locker room when she sees more of those guards up ahead. And she's like, please protect me, please guide my hand. And then that thing shoots her from behind. She stumbles back, staring into the light. And you see a reflection of her. She doesn't look like a clay.
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter because
You know.
I can tell exactly how they died. Oh
You
no.
probably can have some
There is
forensic things.
There is a thing that tells me like who they were.
Is it death in general?
Yeah, you can tell their identity in life and exactly how they died.
Okay. She was a nun from further north.
Okay.
And it seems she came here with several other nuns.
From the cathedral, maybe?
No.
No, further north. Not even in this area at all.
Okay, okay.
And yeah, she just falls and, watches herself die.
That's sad.
Dark.
Well, if you want, I can miracle the Firewalker ability, which allows me to emerge from any flame larger than a candle with everybody. So we try getting lower. Or with
there's
I don't
fire
think
anywhere,
there's any
though.
fire down.
well, if they're like bellows,
Well, we have a key card to get to the next
Yeah,
level, right?
I guess let's
Yeah.
start with that.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay,
start.
I'll go over to Alice and I'll be like, we'd like to, I'd like to go to the
Level 1.
level
Please
1.
return to the elevator platform.
Okay. Return to the platform.
You just have to tap it against the...
Yeah. Tap it and
I'm assuming we all
You
go
know this
with you.
technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place is cool.
Yep.
Scary.
Scary though.
The moment you get down, there is searing heat against your face. And everything else.
And everything else.
Yeah, it's like the metal down the hallways look like they're like glowing red.
Shit.
Not quite melted, but super heated.
Oh no.
How are you holding up, Luna? Nah, she's probably not here.
No, I think she stayed up above because she's.
At the employee lounge or the normal lounge.
That's probably for the best.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go and investigate where the heat comes from.
Yeah, this is your deal.
Yep.
Okay, what would be on this one?
Do you want to pause?
Yeah, sure. I just have to.
And we're back.
Okay, so how many of you have like resistance against heat?
Me
Just you?
and
Is it environmental? Is like an environmental effect, like a volcano's caldera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so the two
I
of
do
you.
not.
I do not.
Yeah.
Can I
it's-
turn into like
fire.
an animal, like a salamander or something?
Do you have the ability that lets you have the
Oh
traits?
wait,
I mean, I technically have that, so I guess I could do that.
no, I don't actually. Never mind.
Because it's going to be impossible to approach the production area of this level without some sort of heat resistance or some ability to stifle the heat.
I think there's something that
Can I manifest
You can-
ice using sky?
you can miracle the protection against something to a whole party, extended out.
The miracle only works for one round,
Scene.
though.
Oh,
Scene.
Really?
Yeah.
For miracles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's not a magic attack. It's like, okay, everybody has protection against my element. What's it?
I think it just can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's that.
Oh no, harder than this is just for me.
No, but there's that other one that where you can be immune against.
Oh, elemental
one-
scorn.
Yeah.
I will mark off an effort for the day. Done. Alright, what's up?
Okay, so you're just heading into the foundry. There is another of those decontamination rooms, but it has been scalded open. Anything that was once in the tubes connected to it has evaporated or since gone up in flame. The production room, or the boxing room in the next door, this appears to be for different types of tools, but more or less the same. The conveyor belts are running at an extremely high speed. And if anything, actually you can see on the far wall, across from them, that there are various tool bits embedded in the metal. Again, there are those screens up above that are supposed to, give you a peaceful view of the sky, and it is rapidly flashing from day to night. Different types of weather. Everything here is overloading.
Is this some sort of control room around here? Overlooking this place so I can try messing with it?
Not that you see.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we explore, see what's to be found here, I suppose.
Okay, and in the next room, the cooling room, the water has again evaporated. The heat seems to be coming from the room after this one.
Oh.
Again, the conveyor belts are running rapidly fast, and from the large open door, you can see flashes of heat and fire swinging rapidly.
What's producing those things?
Okay, if you just go into the next room, there are two weird automatons connected to either wall, and they look like the upper torsos of a person with next to no features, and they have a tool bit in each hand that is ridiculously hot, and these appear to be meant for shaping, tools. And now they're just swinging around rapidly.
Okay.
Say we avoid those guys.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
They're the source of the heat.
Oh. So should we destroy them to lower the heat, or just leave them be?
Is Alice with us?
No, she doesn't seem to enter rooms where there are open hazards.
That's fair.
She actually seems to just disappear.
Yeah.
There's got to be employee quarters here or something.
Yeah.
So we could try and find that and see if we can get a level 2 pass or a level 3 pass and keep going down.
This level seems to be all
It's all
worker foundations. Wait. Yeah, you can probably get to the floor below it, actually. There's a first level access.
Okay. So we take that, we go back to the elevator, and we descend down, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay.
Another lift.
As you head down, you can see through the glass the second dome, and there are a lot of things in hazard suits loitering around. Most of them are carrying weapons. They all turn to look up at the elevator as it starts to come down.
These things will attack us.
Well, we've got the level 3 clearance.
No, we have level 1 clearance.
No, do we find the next one?
No?
Oh, okay.
We have level 1 clearance, and these things don't seem to be responding to anything, though.
There's angry.
They don't.
Oh.
I mean, Alice is in the elevator, I assume, with us.
Yep.
Do you know what those are? And I kind of point out the window as we're going down.
Worker automatons used for highly radioactive or dangerous areas.
Makes sense. Will they attack us if we have a level 1 clearance?
Don't be silly. Workers don't attack people. They are designed for simple but dangerous works.
They have guns.
They're aiming them at the elevator as it goes down.
So
Wait a
why
minute.
would they need
Wait a minute.
worker
This is my time to shine.
automatons?
She said it
For
was specifically
radio
for dangerous
rooms.
areas.
For what rooms?
For radio rooms? We can just listen to music. It's not harmful. Why?
Oh.
Why do they have to go there?
I don't know why they're there. They should be in the other room above.
Is the elevator like opening up because they're aiming at us?
They start shooting through the glass, and yeah.
I'll commit effort to my gift that makes me immune to ranged weapons.
Sure does suck that none of you have that.
I'm gonna stand behind Atris.
Yeah, everyone stand behind me in a line.
They're all around, like you're going into
Oh.
a glass dome.
Oh, well. I'm gonna turn into something small and go into Atris's pocket.
Come, my children,
This is
into
gonna
my
count as a
cloak.
trap, so roll.
Ah, frick. That's fair, yeah.
Bitch, I'm not gonna roll a damn thing.
What are we rolling? Evasion?
Yep.
And that's a hard fail.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Fail.
We all failed.
So
It's
do
so
any of
late
you,
that our rolls are even bad.
Everything's tired out.
So are any of you committing effort, or
No.
No.
Do I have
Fine.
any effort left? What's my effort at?
You should be at full. Like max.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys recovered.
I'm the only one who's taken some hit.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
commit
I'll
to
commit.
not die.
I'll commit effort to not die.
Okay, so that's
I guess I'll take it.
you'll take it, and we'll. Are you the only one who's taking it then?
I'm taking it.
Okay. Both of you take 2 damage as metal shrapnel comes from every which direction. Heated metal shrapnel pierces the glass of that dome and flies through the elevator. Immediately there's a suction sound as, the pressure inside the elevator and outside
Oh shit.
meet. And just before you reach the floor proper, the glass around the elevator shatters. There is a horrible, airy sound in your ears.
Oh. Mop.
Is everyone coming into my cloak?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, now you're on the bottom floor. Now you're on the floor with these guys, and they still have their rifles loaded. So this would be combat.
I'll put my hands up and stand there in the elevator as they're shooting at me. So, what was the plan here? What are we looking for? I'm sorry, I tuned out a bit for a little while there. My head kind of hurts. I feel kind of weird. Anyway.
Yes. We're looking to gain access into the lower levels to see what powers this facility. I don't know what we're actually looking for in this facility, but I'd like to get the power source if we can steal it.
Now, I might have had a bit of a skip here, but weren't we in a church looking for holy relics? This seems to be some sort of metal nightmare fire forge of Vulcan thing.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it took an
Did you
interesting
black
turn.
out?
I don't know. I think did I go into a coma or something?
Well, it's like the burrow, only it wasn't constructed hastily. It was an actual facility. From
Are they shooting at me?
Yeah, they're gonna start. Well, you guys go first in combat, and speech is a free action, I guess. So.
I just assumed that as far as combat goes, if they were just going to do nothing but shoot at me, I was going to stand there with my hands up and let them shoot me while
they
I talk to the
run out of
PCs
ammo.
That's
about
nice
what
for
we're
you.
doing. Because you guys can just hang out by me and be safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to write up these stats or put them in the battle sheet, unless you guys wanna.
I mean, you guys can put into the you can move the battle sheet while we're talking
yes.
about what we're doing.
Okay.
Oh no, Yard was sucked out of the glass when the depressurized.
I actually had an idea for all of this. Anyway, what were we doing? We were here. We were in a church. Now we're in some sort of forge place, being shot at constantly.
Apparently there's a secret foundry here.
So people are bringing holy relics to some sort of metal working place.
No idea. It looks like it was built for ore, at least on the public side.
Okay.
I don't.
But there's no ore, and we're trying to get lower to find something. This seems to be the facility we probably here for this.
And it keeps looking like it's been looted
Just a bunch of mice in your
semi-recently,
pocket.
so that people like us wouldn't be able to make it down farther. So
All right. Well, then it stands to reason that the people, and I still have my hands up, but I'll put my hand down to smoke. It stands to reason then that the people who were taking relics up to the cathedral came through here then.
possibly, yeah. Quite possibly.
Especially if they're like priestly people, because
Oh, a
those.
couple nuns died
Yeah.
here. In here.
Yes, we do know a
Oh.
couple nuns died.
And one
Well,
of them
that
was
makes sense, 'cause-
and one of them was clutching a box they were trying to keep safe.
Well, there you have it. So priestly
In
people would
hindsight,
know
I could go
about.
look at that box. But
So priestly people would know about a place like this because they're scholars. Like they do a lot of history reading and shit. So there's probably something down here that will lead us to what we want to go.
yeah.
All right. Well, I can stand here and be shot all day because.
Why don't you just take care of them then?
Well, because we're having a goddamn conversation, Adina. So.
Just walk around snapping their necks.
Hey, how about you stand out there and go take care of them, or we just do battle strategizing while no one is in any harm whatsoever.
I like being a mouse in a pocket. That's my battle strategy, is to shoot lightning from your
Well,
pocket.
Fucking church mouse.
Well, if they can't harm you and you have your gun, you could probably,
Just
shoot
walk
up
up
Oh
and
there.
my god, I'm in the middle of sussing this out. Alright, so. What were we just talking about? We were.
The holy people are probably here.
Yeah, the holy people are here. There's probably a thing here.
It's hard to think with all this gunfire going on, you know?
Oh, yeah,
the bullet
too
just
dark.
ricochets off your head.
Oh no. Gunfire!
Heads up in the air, interrupting an angel's sleep.
God damn it. Alright. Well, you went through the toilet that one time and went into the plumbing and piping and stuff, right?
That was on this floor, by the way.
Oh, yes. I was on this floor.
Well, you're way better at infiltrating than anyone here. So, how about we split up? Yared, why don't you keep checking out the pipe works and the industrial workings of this place and try to track down whatever it is we're tracking.
Okay.
Or find people or survivors or groups. And it can't be that hard to get back in touch with us. I mean, you could track us.
That's true.
And all the robots are focused on... Robots? Are they robots? Workers?
They are robots.
They seem like
Automatons.
robots.
All the golems are focused on me
and
right
they
now.
are robots, yeah. Or golems.
So you'd be able to sneak by as a little animal real easy. They're still shooting at me.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, how strong are these things?
Oh, you can just flick them and they die.
Okay, well,
There's a lot of them in here.
How many?
Well,
AoE?
60 HP worth, so...
So probably
Oh, is it
like
a
at
mob?
least 30
That's
of
a
them.
lot of people.
in that case, this elevator shaft is an elevator shaft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I climb up it, Legend of Zelda style, and just kind of sit on it, take out my big air rifle, and just spend an hour shooting them?
I thought it was
Well,
like
they shoot
You're on the
glass.
level and they're shooting at you. Like,
Yeah.
you guys crashed down to that level.
Yeah, so can I climb up a bit to have a bit of high ground, and then
It's
just shoot at them?
see-through.
Yeah, but
Glass.
all of you are being attacked right now, is the thing.
Well, they turn into mice and they hit in my cloak.
Oh,
So I'm being attacked. Yeah, like that's
oh, well.
That's why we were-
That's how we're talking.
Okay.
that's why
We're
we were
cheating.
just talking freely, and it was like, there's no urgency here, guys. I'm immune to bullets.
Yeah, and we're sitting.
Come hide within my beard.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Yared, you're gonna go investigate the inner workings and the hiding places to see if you can't track down people.
Okay.
And I'll just get up to like a crow's nest perch and just JFK / sniper in the tower all these robots.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Evan.
I'm sorry, I couldn't make a more clever reference. I'm very tired. And on that note, since everyone is super sleepy and putting their heads down and shit, this would be a natural place for us to end.
Yeah, right in the middle of combat.
This combat just ends.
Yeah. No, the combat ended. Devin just killed them all. That's
They can't hurt me.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
None of them have melee attacks.
Not if I go up into a crow's perch out of the way.
Yeah.
Plus, I can help with lightning.
Yeah.
Doing
plus
straight
I can help
damage.
with picking you up and bringing you into the air.
Okay, we take care of it, but I think that's it for today.
Nope. It's nice. It's a nice, elegant way to get us out of this predicament and come back fresh next week. Because everyone is so goddamn tired looking.
So goddamn tired.
Is that good, Kevin?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it for today then. I was Kevin the DM.
Anthony.
Nicole,
Devin.
Ian.
And Peter.
And yeah, Ian is not going to be here for the next 2 weeks because he is out of town.
I'll be
So
visiting
that is why Yard is leaving.
Literally.
Right?
That's good.
That's why that happened, listeners, if you were wondering.
I'm very excited. I'm going to be trying out Little Wizards for the first time,
What's
which
that?
is a children's RPG campaign. Because I have cousins who are 3, 4, 6, and 7 years old.
Cool.
So I'm going to be...
three's probably too young.
Three's
but
probably a little bit too young. But the other ones I think will like it.
No, yeah.
Court it.
I used to try and play
Make
it
it
when
a
I was like
podcast.
around 10
That'd
as
be
well.
cute.
Make some
Yeah.
money off of
But
it.
anyway, with that note, that is why Yard is out of here for the next 2 weeks. So this was sponsored by Nobody. Signing off.